बहुत ही ज़्यादा स्वागत करना चाहूँगा आप सभी का एक बहुत ही नए स्ट्रीम में। और सॉरी टू से बट मैं 15 मिनट लेट हूँ बिकॉज खाना पीना भी ज़रूरी है। और जर्मनी वर्सेस इंग्लैंड अपने आप में एक बहुत ही बड़ा और एक बहुत ही शानदार मैच जिसे कहते हैं। यूरोज़ में जर्मनी को बाहर करा था इंग्लैंड ने, इफ़ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग 1-0 हराया था। तो दोस्तों जल्दी से आ जाओ, स्ट्रीम को तगड़ी तरीके से लाइक कर दो और बातचीत करते हैं, फ़न करते हैं। चुआमेनी रियल मैड्रिड आ चुका है, 100 मिलियन यूरोज़ दिए गए हैं भाई साहब। बहुत ही अत्यंत 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 ज़्यादा पैसा। और कैल्विन फिलिप्स इंजर्ड हो गया है और उसकी जगह जूड बेलिंगम को लेके आए, तो सीडीएम की जगह लेके आए एक सेंटर अटैकिंग मिड। और मैं एक पहली बार देख रहा हूँ फ्लिक का पूरा जर्मनी का मैच। और इसी के साथ साथ मुझे ये भी कहना पड़ेगा कि क्या कहना पड़ेगा कि अभी तक बताओ यार क्या चल रहा है मैच में, क्या सीन है, सीन हसीन है या नहीं है। और यहाँ हगने की कोशिश पूरी की पूरी अभी तक क्या हुआ दोस्तों मैच में, ये भी बता दो। मम्मी अपना फ़ोन देना। व्हाट्सएप क्या लाइन है भाई। हमारे रियल मैड्रिड का प्लेयर भी खेल रहा है रूडिगर, तो रूडिगर को भी देखना चाहूँगा मैं, क्या तगड़ा खेलता है। द बेस्ट डिफेंडर्स इन दिस वर्ल्ड राइट नाउ विदाउट एनी डाउट। हाँ क्या हाल है दोस्तों यार, क्या हाल है। इंग्लैंड पोजीशन रखती हुई इस टाइम पे तो। और वॉकर की बॉल है, ओह बहुत तगड़ा ट्रिपियर, ओह ऑफ साइड बहुत ही तगड़ा स्विच था भाई, बहुत ही तगड़ा करते हैं विंग बैक्स का प्ले। वॉकर ने बॉल डाली टियरनी भाई को। और आज तो मतलब आगे खेल रहे हैं, स्टर्लिंग खेल रहा है, हैरी केन खेल रहा है, माउंट दिख रहा है मुझे, डेक्लन राइस, जूड बेलिंगम, साका, यही लाइनअप है। आई एम प्रीटी श्योर यही लाइनअप होगी। भाई यार इंग्लैंड अपना पूरा देते हुए, पूरा 100%। और जर्मनी के नए लौंडे खेल रहे हैं। जर्मनी की टीम देखना ज़्यादा एक्साइटिंग है क्योंकि जर्मनी की टीम का ज़्यादा पता नहीं। और दूसरी तरफ इंग्लैंड की तो जो यूरोज़ में स्क्वाड खेली थी वो ऑलमोस्ट सेम स्क्वाड खेल रही है, कोई दो राय नहीं है उस चीज़ में। TCS में लॉन्च द न्यू लीग, कौन लीग टाइटल में देखो यार। यार एक सेकंड यार, नेशंस यार हम निकालते रहते हैं यार। थैंक यू फॉर द करेक्शन बॉय। बट चुआमेनी वेलकम टू रियल मैड्रिड फाइनली ब्रो, व्हाट्सअप यार। फाइनली आप आ चुके हैं रियल मैड्रिड, कितनी खुशी है ये बताएं ज़रा, जाहिर करें अपनी खुशी यार, बिना अपनी खुशी जाहिर करे जाइएगा मत, देखिए प्लीज़। चुआमेनी आप आ चुके हैं रियल मैड्रिड, तो कितने गोल मारेंगे फिर इस सीज़न रियल मैड्रिड के लिए, रियल मैड्रिड के खिलाफ नहीं। और बार्सिलोना के अगेंस्ट स्पेशली कितने गोल्स मारने वाले भाई, ये भी बता दे। हाला मद्रिद वाइनाडा मास, ये ब्रो, ये विनाबाद, कम ऑन बॉय, हियर वी गो, वेलकम वेलकम वेलकम। लेकिन यार चूतामनी, मैं आपको कहना चाहूँगा कि आपके नाम की चूतामनी की स्पेलिंग बहुत वो थी। अब आपने जो ऑरेलियन जो भी है वो ज़रा उसको भी ठीक कर दें, उसका भी मुझे प्रोनाउंसिएशन बताया, उसकी स्पेलिंग बताया यार। और अनिल चूतामनी है कि आपका ये नाम होना चाहिए, और अनिल चूतामनी, ये नाम सही है भाई। भाई जर्मनी की स्क्वाड क्या है, कोई मुझे बताएगा प्लीज़। नो नेथन डिमेलो, मेरा आके ले लो, इज हियर। व्हाट्सअप दाढ़ी मास्टर, क्या हाल चाल। हाँ ये परफेक्ट है, और अनिल चूतामनी, यस भाई बता दियो, अपना नाम पूरा रख लें अब तू। जर्मनी गोना विन भाई, मैं भी जर्मनी सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि नेथन भाई इंग्लैंड सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, तो जस्ट टू कीप इट इवन मैं रखना चाहूँगा जर्मनी को अपना सपोर्ट। और हैंजी फ्लिक भाई साहब का मैं गेम देखना चाहता हूँ। अब तक तो इंग्लैंड पूरा प्रेस करती हुई और अच्छा खेलती हुई। मेरे को कोई जर्मनी का स्क्वाड बता दो यार प्लीज़, कोई जर्मनी का स्क्वाड बता दो यार। हैंसी डिटियर फ्लिक, केन टू, मैगवायर भाई, और मैगवायर भाई का नेक्स्ट लेवल क्लियरेंस। मैगवायर भाई अपनी क्वालिटी दिखाते हुए एज ऑलवेज। भाई जर्मनी की स्क्वाड्स बताएं यार क्या है, क्योंकि जर्मनी की स्क्वाड है जो समथिंग न्यू दिख रही है। मुलर इज देयर, हांसी कैल्विन फ्लिप इंजर्ड हो गए, बहुत ज़्यादा इंजर्ड लग रहा है, बहुत ज़्यादा से भी ज़्यादा। लेगेसी ओवर मनी, यस चूता मनी रॉक्स, लेगेसी ओवर मनी इंडीड। दोस्तों डू लाइक द स्ट्रीम दोस्तों, अगर आपने लाइक नहीं करी है तो स्ट्रीम लाइक करें दबा के। गुड। हांजी फ्लिक इज 10x कोल्डर देन डॉन कार्लो। नहीं भाई मेरे को ख्याल से तो नहीं डॉन कार्लोस। और रूडिगर को भाई देखना चाहता हूँ मैं आज के मैच में यार कि कैसा खेलता है रूडिगर भाई, क्योंकि रियल मैड्रिड की नेक्स्ट विंडो की फर्स्ट साइनिंग है मिस्टर रूडिगर। 15 जून को भाई का प्रेजेंटेशन हो रहा है। सूरज आएगा क्या? हाँ हो जाए भाई, सूरज आएगा थोड़ी देर में, ऑफिस का काम कर रहा है। नेथन भाई आ चुके हैं बट आई डोंट नो व्हाई ही इज़ नॉट शोइंग हिज फेस। ही इज़ अगली, नो डाउट अबाउट दैट। हेलो नेथन। पता नहीं भाई का नेट चला गया। गोवा में ये सारी दिक्कतें तो हैं। चला भी गया, ये भी ठीक है भाई। बुकायो साका पे भाई मैन सिटी जाने वाली यार, क्या क्या लगता है तुम लोगों को भाई? यार हक दिया यहाँ पर, राइस ने हक दिया भाई। People criticize us for having a slow midfield. Now we will have one of the most energetic midfield of all time. Literally bro, जब अब भाई उस पर खेल सकते हैं हम कि भाई अगर कोई कह रहा है कि भाई हैंजी फ्लिक को देखा है 5 गोल मार देती है बायर्न फिर भी नहीं हंसता था। इवन इन 2020 when he was not given कोच ऑफ द ईयर, he didn't even blink an eye. हाँ पता नहीं भाई, उस सीज़न तो अलग ही बकपंती थी। कम ऑन जर्मनी ऑन द अटैक, जर्मनी ऑन द अटैक, सर्ज गनाब्री। नहीं, हु इज दैट? इट्स ऑफ साइड, ऑफ साइड दिया, फाउल दिया, आई डोंट नो बट बंदे ने स्कोर कर दिया। नेथन ब्रो हेलो, यू आर नॉट ऑडिबल यार, अपनी सेटिंग चेंज करो उसमें। यू आर नॉट ऑडिबल माई बॉय। क्या ऑफ साइड था? हाँ ऑफ साइड तो था, स्टिल नॉट ऑडिबल। ओ ऑफ साइड, ही वॉज ऑफ साइड बट ग्रेट फिनिश इवन। अब यू आर ऑडिबल नाउ, यस यू आर ऑडिबल नाउ। मैगवायर इन लाइनअप, अब तो जर्मनी ही जीतेगा लॉल। भाई जर्मनी की स्क्वाड काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग है यार टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट। क्या वीएआर चल रहा है? क्या चल रहा है? नहीं ऑफ साइड, इट्स ऑफ साइड। नितिन भाई आपकी आवाज़ आ रही थी बट अब आप शक्ल नहीं दिखा रहे हो। मेडल स्टिल लैक अ मैच्योर एंड क्रिएटिव सेंटर मिड। हाँ भाई मैं कहूँगा क्रिएटिव सेंटर मिड, लेकिन जब तक मॉडरिच है मेरे ख्याल से सही है, वो सेटल्ड है। ये बात तो है भाई, जब तक मॉडरिच है मेरे ख्याल से वो चीज़ सेटल है, उसके बाद देखेंगे। बट अगर तुम देखो तो यार कामाविंगा को हम एज अ क्रिएटिव मिडफील्डर यूज़ कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि उसके बॉल्स, लॉन्ग बॉल्स, वो सब कुछ बहुत अच्छे। मॉडरिच तो एक साल के लिए है, मैक्स 2। हाँ तो यार वही है, उसके बाद सोचेंगे ना। अभी तो वी हैव द परफेक्ट मिक्स ऑफ वेटरन्स एंड यंगस्टर्स। चूआ मैनी टू रियल मैड्रिड डन नितिन बॉय। यार फिर चली गई। ओ आ गई आवाज़, आ गई। इट्स ऑडिबल, ऑडिबल। एंड व्हाट्स द जर्मनी, व्हाट्स द लाइनअप ऑफ जर्मनी यार नितिन बॉय? Who all are playing?
No idea, dude. I saw Schlotterbeck. I
अच्छा
saw Schlotterbeck, Klostermann. Saw Hoffman. Who else did I see? I saw
Muller.
Muller.
Muller is there.
I saw Bellingham. Not Bellingham. Sorry, I think Musiala is playing.
Musiala is playing. Why? I don't know where is Sane and Gnabry, man. They're on the bench.
Yeah, go on.
I can
Go
see
on,
Musiala. I can see Musiala. Because to be very honest, England side that played the Euros वही वाली सेम टीम खेल रही है. बट अगर जर्मनी की बात करो तो यू कैन सी अ लॉट ऑफ चेंजेस. आई
Not
डोंट.
only that, if you look at the numbers, we are literally playing numbers 1 to 11. So what does that tell you? It tells you nothing good, unfortunately.
मैं तो ये कहूँगा यार, जोसे भाई चुआमेनी टू मैड्रिड पैनिक साइनिंग नहीं है, रिएक्शनरी भी नहीं है. द अमाउंट गिवन टू द प्लेयर इज लिटिल, मतलब वो मोनाको ने एक्सप्लॉइट करा है बिकॉज दे न्यू कि रियल मैड्रिड के पास उतना पैसा है. एंड ऑब्वियसली जो पीएसजी ने भी उसमें काफ़ी रोल निभाया है बिकॉज 107 million. एंड आई एम नॉट वेरी एक्साइटेड व्हेन रियल मैड्रिड गिव्स अ प्लेयर 100 million प्लस, बिकॉज लास्ट टाइम
I
ही
don't
गेव
think
इट.
I don't think he's going to do well.
मतलब जितना उसका कैलिबर है, आई थिंक
That's
ही
why
शुड.
that's why I was happy, like because we were interested in him last season, and I heard 80 million. I was like 80 million. I'm like not again.
यस, मैं तो यही कह रहा
So
हूँ कि अभी चुआमेनी की प्राइस देके कामाविंगा तो यही सोच रहा होगा ना, बैन क्या, मैंने तो अपना बड़ा कंधा कटवा लिया, मैं तो सिर्फ 40 million के लिए गया हूँ. ओ ओ ओ व्हाट अ मिस बाय हैरी, व्हाट अ मिस बाय हैरी मैन, व्हाट अ मिस, एम्प्टी नेट, एंड ही जस्ट फ्लफ्ड इट.
I guess he didn't expect it to come, right? You have to see
हाँ.
the side angle to know actually.
नहीं नहीं यार, वो तो है, एक्सपेक्टेड नहीं था, बट उसके पास गिरा एंड.
Oh no! It bounced. It
हाँ.
deflected off his fingers and landed to.
हाँ मतलब.
Wondering how he got it right in and there. How was that even
नहीं
possible?
नहीं,
My
ही
God,
शुड स्कोर भाई.
terrible.
वाई सूले इज नॉट प्लेइंग भाई, इंजर्ड विंजर्ड ही होगा, पता नहीं, या फिर.
No, no, he
हाँ.
was he was there. I saw him in the dugout.
तो वही
He was
है, क्या कहते
walking.
हैं, हांजी फ्लिक इज ट्राइंग हिज स्क्वाड एंड लाइक
I mean,
वो
I
देख
mean
रहे हैं
Germany.
भाई.
Oh,
बट यार टू बी वेरी
oh,
ऑनेस्ट.
pull it back!
माय
What are
गुडनेस.
you doing? Why did you pull it back, dude?
बट ये लुक एट दिस ऑस्ट्रिच मैन, लुक एट दिस ऑस्ट्रिच.
He might go to Arsenal or Chelsea.
बट साका टू मैन सिटी यार, डेडली. बट टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट,
How many years without Champions League or football they'll play? They will lose all their players in the end. Once they lose Emil Smith Rowe, then it's game over. Their famous youth talents also will leave, then it's over.
बट नेथन फॉर यूनाइटेड शुडंट दे वर्कआउट सैंचो ऑन राइट विंग एंड एलेंगा रैशी ऑन लेफ्ट विंग एंड स्पेंड हिमांशु जर्मनी विंग. हाँ भाई, सीम्स लाइक. बट यार बात ये तारीफ करनी होगी यार, नितिन भाई इंग्लैंड आज प्रेस काफ़ी अच्छा कर रही है. और क्या कहते हैं, दिस टीम जर्मनी आर हिटिंग देम ऑन द काउंटर. मतलब अगर आप देखो तो.
They had a really good chance before you went live that Kyle Walker basically saved a tackle from Muller or
अच्छा.
off a corner. Very
ओके.
very close it was. Oh.
जर हिमांशु भाई, मैं भी चाहता हूँ जर्मनी जीते यार. मतलब आई एम सपोर्टिंग जर्मनी सो दैट द स्ट्रीम इज इवन.
Sorry, there was the question of Manchester United something right wing. What were you saying?
हाँ.
I didn't hear the full question.
मतलब सेंचो को राइट विंग पे खिलाना चाहिए एंड रैशी और लेंगा को लेफ्ट विंग एंड स्पेंड मनी ओनली ऑन मिडफील्डर्स एंड डिफेंडर्स.
I mean, we're going to have to do something. We don't have enough money to. Apparently, we don't have enough money to
इंग्लैंड.
get all the signings
इंग्लैंड
in
ऑन द
this
रन.
transfer.
इंग्लैंड ऑन द रन.
Saka.
साका.
Uh,
ओ नॉयर विद जंप दैट. जर्मनी डोमिनेट कर रही है भाई, देखा नहीं. मैं तो जब से आया हूँ काउंटर पे खेल रही है.
yeah, they had a lot of control, lot of chances. Since the
ये लगा ले.
substitution, though, we have gotten a little more attacking.
इस माइक से बात कर रहा हूँ आज.
अरे shit.
वो लगा ले. व्हाट्सअप एलजे भाई, क्या हाल है? लिट्टी चोखा चल रहा है?
I
I'll
think
ju-
I think I think
What is the position
we'll
of
have to
Saka?
because we wanted Anthony, but I don't think Ten Hag can take more than one player from Ajax. So I think wings is going to be an issue. I think this season. I think we'll go in for Darwin Nunez probably.
And still no sign of any CDM. Your thoughts on that?
De Jong, I think they have changed the. De Jong said something interesting in the post-match, whereas he prefers to play
For
in
Barcelona.
Netherlands than Barcelona. I was like, okay, like this sounds very very strange timing. So there's that. We got interest from Trippier fell on Hoffman's ankle. Oh, that's not good.
Kenville Phillips is also injured.
Oh, he fell on him, but oh, look at this. On the ankle, on that. Oh, I mean, sorry.
Hello.
Header,
I think they
header,
should go for Timber only from Ajax and can play as right back. Hi Gaurav भाई क्या हाल है?
So,
टॉरस भी तो लिंक था.
so
पाऊ
uh,
टोरेस.
with regards to right back, today some news came that he might be in for Denzel Dumfries, which is what we wanted in the after the Euros. But apparently they are willing to offload him because they want to keep stars like Bastoni and said another name, but I forgot. Martinez. So there's that. I think we're gonna get Timber, De Jong,
De Jong for sure.
Nunez. So
Nunes.
this is the kind
Matthews
of team
Nunes.
like
Matthews Nunes.
likely. No,
Darwin.
Darwin Nunez. Benfica. I think. I
Huge
think
disturbance.
most likely. Most likely, I think.
Nathan, if possible, a fast review of this Germany squad.
I mean, they had a lot of attacking options. In the first 10 minutes, I think they had a lot of chances. Muller is dangerous as always in the box. They seem to be a big threat in the box at the moment. But then again, it's very traditional for England to be terrible at set pieces. So a lot of control by, but they are after Calvin Phillips' substitution, we have been getting a little more of the ball, making a little more attacking ground. Now they don't have Rice and Phillips in the middle, so there's more creativity with Bellingham, which he should be starting anyway. But he who shall not be named refuses to start him. So yeah. So far, it's more for everybody think Germany and the better chances or no one injury. Oh, that's so good.
LJ Boy said a very nice point, and that is कि United Nations League में you will see much more injuries, which is a nice and which is मतलब true क्योंकि भाई players are playing games in out every week, in and out every week, every month, every day मतलब हर alternate day
Even
have a club.
Van Dijk said that yesterday. Van Dijk said the same thing. I think it was yesterday. He's like, we have no say in this. It's ridiculous. Our season has not ended since last year. It's like we went straight to Euros. The year before that, it was a lockdown season and they were playing June, July. Then they had a quick break. Then they had to start again.
True
Then the
that.
Euros started. Then there was no break. Now there's no break with the dude. I don't understand something. Why do we have a Nations League during a World Cup season? That's the part I don't get. Like, why during the World Cup season we have a nation? Dude, there are already people qualified for the all teams are settled for the World Cup. What does this Nations League do this season? Like next season, the seasons in between the World Cup and the Euros make sense, right? Because if they want to fill in the time and the footballing schedule, it makes sense. So players don't lose fitness. But like Nations League, quick turnaround early August. The Premier League is starting. I don't know when. I don't know when everything else is starting. They anyway start early because they have to because they don't take breaks for Christmas and stuff. And then
भाई
and then in the middle of the season there's a World Cup. It's ridiculous this time. I
हाँ
don't know
मतलब
like how.
this is the same reason why Cruz retired last season after the World Cup, and he said
No, the Premier League players are totally stupid. Mark my words, no. The injury list for all teams up and down the board are going to be the highest. Just see how bad it gets
for
for us.
for sure मतलब एंड वो ऐसा भी नहीं है ना कि दे ट्रेन भी और किसी किसी टीम की तो ट्रेनिंग भी इज मोर हेक्टिक देन अ मैच
No, see,
मोर
see,
टाइम.
the thing is, people don't like to admit this, but the Premier League is so rigorous. If not, forget the best league, most competitive league. Forget all that. The most active league for sure.
यस
All the English, dude, we are talking about six. Dude, they have 9 tiers of football, dude. Nine tiers of football. Five recognized in the National League. 5 tiers.
एंड द थिंग इज कि
It's crazy, man. It's
every
crazy.
every every team is playing at least 3 leagues मतलब प्रीमियर लीग, Carabao
Sure.
and FA Cup. So that's
Dude, and even though Premier League the Premier League teams get one round bias in the FA Cup, dude. They get a bye only, I think, in the first round or still second round. That's
hmm.
it. They have to play all the rounds as
They have
well.
to play the third round, fourth round, then
Yeah,
onwards. यार
it's
मतलब that
ugly,
is
dude. It's ugly. The English
हाँ
Premier
मतलब
League schedule is ugly. Plus, they have to play double. Forget that. That December month, which is a holiday month, right, in Europe, because mostly predominantly there are Christian. It's a Christian countries, right?
hmm.
So December is like a main month for us, and that is the month where they play the most games. They play midweek, they play Boxing Day, they play New Year. Everywhere around the world, these are holidays for people, and here they are playing on those days. It's crazy, dude.
हाँ ट्रू दैट भाई मतलब क्रूज ने भी रिटायरमेंट टाइम यही बोला था कि वी आर नॉट रोबोट्स और मतलब एवरी डे मतलब
No,
देर इज
Matic retired. Matic retired. Pay to play for Serbia. How many games they are playing? He's still retired.
नहीं ऑब्वियसली यार मतलब मतलब इट्स लिटरली कि धीरे धीरे दिस गेम इज ऑल अबाउट मनी बिकॉज मोर मैचेस एंड द क्लब अर्न्स मोर मनी द UEFA earns more money मतलब everybody earns more money franchises
Look
earn
at
more money
Salah and Mane are the best examples, dude. Salah, Mane, Mahrez. They all got shot, dude, by the time the African Cup of Nations finished.
hmm.
Salah and Mane's form are literally downhill, and
नहीं
they are corresponding completely after the Nations League.
नहीं
His
नहीं
form after the Nations League, their form went down completely downhill of Salah.
एफकॉन के बाद मानेज फॉर्म वेंट अपवर्ड्स बट
Upwards.
सलाह ओ एंड it's not a goal. It's not a goal.
But if you notice, right, they had an actual replacement for Mane, so he actually got more rest.
हाँ
They
ये
had Luis Diaz.
नहीं
On the center, they had Firmino and Jota. But on the right hand side, they didn't actually have a
नहीं
substitute.
but still
He barely played Minamino. He barely played Minamino over Salah.
hmm, but still whatever
He played
happened
him in
Mane
Carabao Cups and all that, you know.
हाँ but still whatever happened Mane's form was मतलब ridiculously
But Mane's
took a
form
jump.
wasn't that great after
नहीं
AFCON.
नहीं
Like, how many goals did he score with 15, 20 games there?
he was on 4 goals and he went to score 15 goals in the season और he was scoring goals in क्या कहते हैं चैम्पियंस लीग एज वेल तो उसका तो अच्छा है नेथन व्हाट वुड बी द रियलिस्टिक टारगेट फॉर मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड
Fourth. I'm going to say what I said last year. I said third. I said this year fourth. If we don't get a DM, we are not in Europe. I'm just saying it now. So then,
oh my goodness
what is this, dude? What are you doing, you donkey?
कैच क्यों नहीं किया
That was a defensive clearance. Why would you? Oh,
ऑफसाइड हाय ब्रो कैसा है अलामदीद ब्रो व्हाट्स अप यार हाउ आर यू बडी लुइस डियाज इज नॉट इन लिवरपूल ही इज इन पॉकेट ऑफ कार्वाल इन स्पेन यस you can say that for sure in La Liga Mane will goes 32 games a season नहीं यार देख यार मतलब ला लीगा में तो यू नो चीट कोड इज स्पेस अगर आपके पास स्पेस है तो फिर आप बुंड पाड़ सकते हो मतलब एक सीज़न आप रुकोगे 2 सीज़न रुकोगे लेकिन तीसरे सीज़न में आपका एक दिन पेस काम करेगा जिस दिन ना उस सीज़न आप फाड़ दोगे सलाह वॉज नॉट एबल टू सलाह थिंग्स आफ्टर एफकॉन ट्रू दैट सलाह नहीं कर पाया वो
seriously, his form went so bad after they came back.
He was so pumped up for a score to settle that he couldn't settle his
I
form.
don't understand why people open their mouth before games.
Games.
Dude. I never understood that. Like, why before the game you say anything? The one thing I liked about this fellow, Alberto Moreno, after they beat us in the Europa League, he celebrated. Before the Europa League, you didn't hear a peep out of any of these players. They were shitting themselves.
Yeah.
And then when they won, that is what you should do.
Come on, Havertz. Pass. Oh shit, man.
That's not Havertz.
That's Musiala.
That's Musiala. No?
Musiala, yes.
Although they look like they have the same haircut at the moment. I don't know what Havertz has done to his hair, but it looks like that.
He's looking a little scary, but anyhow.
He's looking like he's severely underweight today. But yeah, so I don't understand. You have to get revenge and all. I'm like, dude, what are you on about? Don't be stupid.
Oh, nice one. नहीं nice defending भाई. Germany is back at it again. They have the उनकी pressing पूरी की पूरी चालू है प्रॉपर. Salah opened his mouth because he got hyped up by a small EPL teams. Lol. Nathan should
I don't understand. What do you mean by hyped up, dude? Like he's consistently has performed for 5 years now. Like hyped up means what? Like what else do you want from him? I don't know. As an individual performer, like what else do you all want? I, I don't know.
Uh,
Hype I get, but he and Harry Kane, no, I get okay, except for this season. But Harry Kane actually got double figures assists and goals. But apart from this season, like Salah and Kane have been consistent
consistent,
to consistent.
yes.
I mean, like what else do you want from him, dude? Like it's not hype when you perform consistently.
What are thoughts about
Do you
Jesus?
do tell me something? Do you know anyone who says Messi and Ronaldo are hype, dude? Like what else do you want from these players, dude? Like seriously.
To Nathan, how can मैं ये कह रहा हूँ देबोरिशियस व्हाट आर योर थॉट्स अबाउट जीसस रियल माइट गो फॉर हिम भाई इट्स अ गुड प्लेयर इट्स अ नाइस प्लेयर बट वही है
Bullshit. Don't. No
बट
way,
वही
dude.
है कि
I wouldn't go near them.
आई वोंट सी हिम रिप्लेस बेंजेमा इन द फ्यूचर इन द
No,
कमिंग
he
ईयर्स
couldn't. He couldn't replace faded Kun Aguero, dude. How is he going to replace
नहीं यार
Benzema?
बट
There's
उनकी
no
उसकी टीम
chance,
की
dude.
टैक्टिक्स भी तो अलग थी वेन एवर ही वॉज यूज ही वॉज फ्रूटफुल फॉर मैनचेस्टर सिटी फॉर स्कोरिंग 4 goals एंड मतलब स्कोर वेन एवर ही गॉट अ
Dude,
चांस ही
you know
स्कोर्ड
the
गोल्स
joke, right? Of that 4 goals, that 4 goals joke. That the 4 goals he scored though was when he was linked to Arsenal, dude. So then he was like, as soon as he got linked to Arsenal, he scored 4 goals. I was like, fuck yeah,
मतलब
बहुत
भाई
banter this is.
भाई मेरे लिए तो गैब्रियल यूसुफ इज अ गुड प्लेयर ही हैज स्कोर्ड अगेंस्ट रियल मैड्रिड व्हेनेवर वी हैव प्लेड अगेंस्ट मैन सिटी मतलब पिछली बार भी ही स्कोर्ड अगेंस्ट अस एंड इस दिस टाइम भी तो ही इज अ गुड प्लेयर नो डाउट अबाउट दैट हावर्ड्स व्हाट द फक आर यू डूइंग यार पास इट यार मतलब गोबर कर दिया हावर्ड्स ने लिटरली डुआन जपाटा टू एथलेटिको भाई गुड प्लेयर लिटरली व्हाट अ प्लेयर मैन अब्दुल भाई वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम हैरी मैगवायर डज वेल व्हेन ही हैज नाइस कवर ऑफ राइस फिलिप्स हाँ भाई वो तो है ही
That's not good, but that's a sad part.
Gabriel can't even replace Asensio. Exactly. We right now we need some right winger. We need players like Bernardo Anthony. That kind of. भाई मेरे ख्याल से बर्नाडो एंटनी से भी मतलब बर्नाडो सिल्वा फॉर श्योर भाई वो वर्सटाइल प्लेयर ही कैन प्ले इन द मिडल लाइक ही प्लेज इन
But
पोर्चुगल और
again,
राइट
no
विंग पे खेल
pace,
सकता
no.
अबे हाँ कोई नहीं यार पेस के लिए वी
But
हैव
dude,
रोड्रिगो
what do you need? What do you need a right
एक्च
winger with no pace for? Your midfield is so overpowered, dude. What do you need
नहीं
another
नहीं यार
midfielder for?
वी विल हैव एन आउटलेट हु कैन मतलब who will create for the pacey players like Vinicius Junior and if we want pace we already have Rodrigo in the क्या कहते हैं other team और क्या कहते हैं अगर बर्नाडो होता है तो yet again you have something uh, something nice in your platter something tasty something
I
different
just think he should. I just think he should. Carlo should just suck it up and start Rodrigo now.
हाँ मैं तो यही
Enough
कह
of
रहा
this crap,
हूँ
dude.
मैं तो यही कहूँगा
Enough
कि
of this substitute crap, dude. Like, let's get him going. Yeah, come on. Like, seriously. If he's
and
not good enough, no, he's not good enough. But find out if he's not good enough now, dude. Don't just warm him up, keep him on the bench and warm him up.
अभी तक जो भी glimpses we have had of Rodrigo seems like he's is a great player भाई
That's
seems
what
like
I'm saying, right? Find out as soon as you can if he's good or not. No, and then get on with it, dude. Whatever.
मोराटा टू अटलांटा भाई कहाँ खेलेगा
Who?
भाई
Who?
if you are the owner
Is
of
that,
what changes you will be making भाई let's start with Nathan answer this interesting question
listen, dude, you know what? Fuck Atletico Madrid, dude. First, I want to fuck Atletico Madrid and Villarreal, dude. I would buy 11 brand new players just to play with for them, dude. All past players.
नहीं यार
But
मेरे को तो
what I would,
हाँ
I fucking don't like. I don't. Villarreal, no, dude. Whatever it is, I can accept. I can accept Villarreal. Atletico Madrid, the way they played, dude. Fucking hell, dude. That was so sick to watch. Like genuine. Never mind that, dude. What I would do is I would try and start Rodrigo personally from what I've seen, figure out if he's good enough or not, and then next make the adjustment. I would get rid of Hazard because, dude, I don't want to babysit a 30-year-old man, tell him not to eat food in the off season, dude. He's a grown man, dude. He's a grown man. Why does every season someone have to be on him for his diet, dude? He's as it is not playing. He's just useless. He's like useless, dude.
who
He's just dead weight who's eating a salary, and you all have salary cap. Just get rid of him, dude.
who
I would get rid of him, and I would buy a right winger. I would buy keeper more
uh,
just for Giant's sake, just to make Giant smile because he's a big fan of Wales. I would have bought keeper more just for Giant. You know, Giant
In
and Suraj,
Atletico Madrid.
ACSP.
In Atletico Madrid.
No, no, no. For Real Madrid, would have
No,
bought.
he's talking about if you are the owner of Atletico Madrid, what will
Or
you do?
for if I was the owner of Atletico Madrid, I'd quit and walk away.
He will quit and walk away. भाई मेरे ख्याल से तो यार मेरे ख्याल से with all due respect to Simeone, I think it's time for a change. It's time for a big change. Are you watching match or doing a Madrid chit chat? भाई we are watching the match, but एक question आया तो we are just addressing that question. I think that's also important to keep the things creative. बट मैं कहूँगा एथलेटिको विद ऑल ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट टू व्हाट एथलेटिको मैड्रिड के लिए सिमियोने ने किया आई विल मतलब सैक और विल आस्क हिम टू लीव सैक तो बहुत बेकार हो जाएगा आई विल आस्क सिमियोने टू लीव लिटरली and because there are so many attacking outlets in the team there are so many attacking outlets in the team there is Lemar there is Carrasco there is Joao Felix there is Angel Correa there is मतलब there is so many attacking players there is Cunha so there is so much creativity there is so much space on the wings and but that is not utilized up to their power up to their strengths so I will bring in some attacking coach attacking manager who can like play the मतलब attractive football style. Now, enough of this WWE stuff. Let's start getting serious and let's start क्या कहते हैं playing pacey football. मैं तो वो चाहूँगा भाई क्योंकि there is some serious talent in Atletico Madrid. Simeone is one of the costliest coach in Europe right now. हाँ भाई I know. Nathan Bhai is PK Turkey. Indeed. It isn't for everyone to beat Atletico in round of 16 quarters semi and twice in finals of Hala Madrid bro. For sure.
I have a controversial take on PK, dude. Are you ready?
Yes. What?
So I was listening. Lots of people have been talking about this issue. And as Indian people, you know, we see some beautiful white skinned lady and we feel very happy, you know, and we would say yes, please, you know, if she asked us. But
Yeah.
I heard something really interesting today, which was she is 10 years older than him. She is, and this is the direct quote. I don't want to say who it is because we are live, obviously, but this is the direct quote. She has passed her prime. Now I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
Goodness.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what
Oh
that. Because if you think about it, yes, she is 45. Yes, she is past her prime.
But what prime are you talking about?
Her physical prime, right? She's not young, basically.
She's not young, but she is younger than many young women.
She looks great for 45, no doubt. She is when she was younger, she is like a crush for many a men growing up. But if you look at her now at 45, and you look at Spain in general, you will go, you know, I don't know how to say this nicely, so I'll just say it. You can do better. Let me just put it that way.
Achha.
You know, so and Gerard PK, especially after Messi has left, he's kind of like the main guy, you know, elder statesman, main guy.
But
whatever you
what
want to
Suraj
call
bhai
it.
had to say about this was कि whatever मतलब football you have played, whatever trophies you have won, at the end you were known as Shakira's husband and not as
Yeah,
not
because
as
of course, because you have to see as much as people, a lot of people watch football,
yep.
but just like this chat will say, right? A lot of people watch a particular amount of football. Like some people just watch one league. But people who don't watch football and people who watch football and people from other countries who don't even care about football, they all know Shakira is. So it becomes
Oh my
so
god.
he was always going to be Shakira's boyfriend, husband, partner, whatever the term.
Oh my god, what try. Saka and what a try.
So I found it interesting. Past her prime, you know, I didn't realize she was 45 actually until I heard it. I thought, okay, 10 years older, but then when you said 45,
My
there's one
goodness.
shot, just random shot of her doing TikTok dances. She looks in great shape to me, at least personally. But
नहीं मतलब I
I mean,
for according to me for me Shakira will never will be a past her prime. For me, so she is beautiful.
but dude,
She's
you have to.
unchanged.
That's what I'm saying. Now you have to understand
But
when you're
but
calling the
Nathan
shots in Barcelona
but
and
Nathan
you have access to the kind of access you have.
नहीं नहीं true
It's like you can't
totally
even say that because we don't know what the access is.
नहीं
It's like
totally
me telling you, no,
totally agreed.
I have crores and crores of rupees in this house, no, and then I have that small little tube light there. You know, that's what I spend my money on. It's like that. That who knows what's going on, dude? Who knows what they have
Yeah,
access
matlab
to? You know.
let's not let's move on from emotional atyachar and let's
No,
move
but
on to
I
the
found
match.
it funny because he
Yeah,
asked me, "Is he a turkey?" And I'm like, "I don't think so, dude. Not if you think about it, really. You know, if you really, really think about it." Now he's an asshole for doing it when they have children.
Spain
But
is.
I am specifically talking about only him and Shakira comedy. Obviously, Shitty has done it because he had children. I will not joke about that because that will affect little kids. So I don't want to make jokes about that
I can see the beard guy
personally.
justify infidelity, but let's move on. Let's move on,
Yeah, but
friends.
also
And
it's not. Here's the best part: it's not infidelity. They're not married.
भाई दोस्तों yep,
Uh,
there is a very interesting question in my mind, so I would like to ask everyone कि दोस्तों क्या लगता है तुम्हें which team from these two, England and Germany, will go further, will go furthest in the World Cup? Will it be Germany or will it be England? I will take the answer from Nathan for sure. Nathan भाई क्या लगता है
I guess
सबसे आगे
it
कौन
has
जाएगा
to
वर्ल्ड
it
कप में?
has to be England, right? Because England has the better group first, no? I don't know what the fallout is after the group stage, but we just at least we have the better group. So it looks promising for England at least.
People are
So
going
for
with
now, I'll say England.
only one for England and three for Germany, because seems like people don't you think ki more than the way Germany plays, people right now, the fans, football fans, are actually intimidated by the fact that Hansi Flick is the manager, and that's why there is a show around, there is a क्या कहते हैं, hype around that Hansi Flick will do this, Hansi Flick will do that. But to be very honest, if you see the big matches closely, Germany मेरे ख्याल से तो he hasn't done that well.
I, I have to be honest. I'm not. I don't keep track of international football because my international team has a terrible coach and I have no desire of paying attention to it until he leaves.
Hmm.
So I just watch the tournaments. But I will say this: England beat them 2-0 last time in a knockout match. So anything can happen. Also, I think the players that are currently playing, some of them are not as experienced. The nice thing about the England team, I would say, is they're all equally experienced in a way. So that might help in a big tournament. This tournament, it's like whatever happens, happens.
Hmm.
But I feel like they are more equally experienced. Like Hoffman, I don't know how many caps he has for Germany. I don't think it's a lot. Klosterman, who's from Leipzig. Schlotterbeck, I think he's from not from Frankfurt. I think he's from Freiburg or something.
Who
I packed it.
Schlocker,
I packed
Scotterberg is now in
him.
Dortmund.
Oh no, I mean this season.
हाँ
2014, wherever you know. But because I got his team of the season card, I think it was Freiburg. I think I'm not sure. So he's had a good season. He's a very quick defender.
Freiburg,
Klosterman is a very
Saurabh bhai has corrected and said Freiburg.
Freiburg, right?
हाँ right.
Yeah. So
But
Freiburg,
my question,
Klosterman, they are very fast centre backs. All three of the centre backs are very fast.
Rudiger.
Klosterman is rapid, and Schlotterbeck's rapid, as you just saw. He was keeping up with Saka just now, where he saw the ball off. So he's definitely very fast. Oh, lovely dummy. Whip the ball in, missed the header.
बट
Offside.
लेट्स
Offside. Sorry.
दोस्तों अगर आज आप सूरज भाई की वीडियो नहीं देखी तो प्लीज़ वॉच इट. इट्स अबाउट हाउ pragmatic फुटबॉल इज़ द की टू सक्सेस. It's a very nice video, and people, मतलब it's more about Santos, it's more about Jose Mourinho, because people are saying they have not evolved their style of play. But yet, if you see the teams that have won the championship, if you talk about Argentina, they are not the same team that want to play attractive football. You talked about Jose Mourinho has won the 5th European title in his career. ठीक है. You talk about Real Madrid. Even Real Madrid were playing pragmatic football according to the situation, है ना. मतलब there are n number of team who have done so much good. Just Italy is also a team, a pragmatic team, play defensively and all. So there are n number of examples how pragmatic football has been the key to success, whereas the teams playing the kind of attractive football, the kind of disciplined football या जो भी आप कहो, they have failed to at the bigger stage, you would say. So let's talk about Chizuru भाई ने बोला personally I want Germany because I'm a Toni Kroos fan, although he retired, but I like Germany. हाँ भाई Germany तो midfielders have been very nice. अच्छा Kelly, England, Maggu भी good खेला. हाँ भाई, like, share and subscribe दोस्तों, please like, share and subscribe so that we reach 2K जल्दी से एंड विल डू अ गिव अवे. लॉयल चेल्सी, हेलो गाइस. सर फ्रेंगी इज बैक. व्हाट्स अप भाई? सर फिरंगी इज बैक. यस, फिरंगी. आई थिंक नितिन आपको बोल रहा है. सर एलेक्स फर्ग्यूसन वेंट इनटू द मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड चेंजिंग रूम. ही हेल्ड टू द प्लेयर्स हु शिट ऑन द फ्लोर, टू व्हिच डिमेटर बर्बाटोव jumped up and shouted me boss. Lol. Can Garnacho be groomed as future leader in face of United under Ronaldo Ten Hag duo? What do you think, bhai?
So
Or
he started playing. He's in the Argentinian national team. I think in case of Garnacho, I think it really depends on how many. So we have 5 subs this season. It really depends on how many midfielders we have. We have already lost 4 midfielders.
hmm.
But the thing is, we have Mabry, we have Dylan Levitt, we have Jimmy Garner. I don't know who's staying. I do not know who's getting sent on loan. But honestly, I would keep Garnacho simply because he can still play under 23s football. He can still play. I think he can. No, he's 20, right? He can play under 23s football. Ten Hag can keep a close eye on him. I think him, Hannibal Mabry, and I think Mabry actually should get loaned out for 1 season. I think Garnacho, they need to keep some players to overlook their progress and not keep them. We have Facundo Pelestri, who was in Alaves. He's not doing very well in Alaves, but he is starting for Uruguay, which is very confusing for me. And we have Amad Diallo, who was sent to Rangers. So I think Ten Hag should overlook some of these players. I don't think sending them all on loan makes sense because if they
Hmm.
do not
True
get a
that.
chance to play, it's a waste of time.
Waste of time
So
for
I
sure.
think I hope they keep Garnacho simply because I think if we have Ronaldo for another year, that's great. And I think we have Ten Hag for a few years, that's great. I think we can see if he's good enough to keep him. I think. And if he and as an at an early age, if he can sort it out and play under a Ten Hag system, I think
भाई
I think he could even start next season. It
रक्तिम
really
भाई,
depends on who we buy.
रक्तिम भाई, ये मैं ये भी कहूँगा कि ओनली नॉट ओनली यूनाइटेड फैंस, मेरे ख्याल से बार्सिलोना फैंस को भी थोड़ा सा पेशेंस, काफ़ी पेशेंस रहने की ज़रूरत है. मतलब टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, जैसा वो लोग सोच रहे थे कि उनका नेक्स्ट सीज़न होगा, मेरा नहीं ख्याल अब वो वैसा नेक्स्ट सीज़न होने वाला है. ठीक है, मतलब इट्स गुड दैट यू विल साइन लेवेंडोस्की. ठीक है, देर इज़ अ नंबर 9 इन योर टीम विच ग्रेट गोल स्कोरर. But then the problems you had, the fullback problem, there is still no sign of any fullback coming to Barcelona. And now the news coming that CVC deal नहीं होगी, तो that means कि financial issues अभी भी उतने तगड़े हैं, उतने तगड़े रहेंगे. तो मेरे ख्याल से तो 2 साल, at least 2 साल is the time that Barcelona teams have to be really really patient. And Manchester United, surely they don't have that financial burden, but it's not about the money, it's about how you spent it in the market. Mark my words, a very very great line said by Jayant Kumar.
But the problem is if you don't have the money to spend it, it's the same thing as well because
हाँ, it's मतलब
doesn't
वही कह रहा
really
हूँ,
matter.
वही मैं
It
कह रहा
doesn't
हूँ.
really matter.
It's
Like,
मैं क्या क्या having the money and not spending it in the right way is same as not having the money. It's just the same thing. Jayant, who will you prefer
well,
at
it's actually worse though because we can actually have more money, but they don't want to spend. That's actually like Barcelona can't because of bad financing over the years, right? They can't. But we actually can,
हाँ मतलब
but we
बार्सिलोना,
don't want to. So it's really worse actually
you
than
have
spending money back
you
here.
you are, you're not physically challenged, you have your hands but still you can't masturbate. That's the
Yeah,
scene.
exactly. It's kind of worse because every year we give out dividends, but we put a budget cap on getting the team into a better state. So it's very difficult like that.
भाई मूसेवाला क्या खेल रहा है? यस भाई, लेफ्ट विंग रोम. हाँ भाई, मूसेवाला ऐसा ही खेलता है. मूसेवाला देख यार, भाई बेलिंगम कौन है? मूसेवाला खिलाओ भाई. मूसेवाला इज़ वन ऑफ दोज प्लेयर जो अपनी, मैं तुम्हें अभी बता देता हूँ कि ज़िंदगी भर जो प्लेयर्स अंडर रेटेड रहते हैं ना, ये उन कुछ प्लेयर्स में आता है मूसेवाला. मूसेवाला हैड स्टार्टेड एन नंबर, मतलब मूसेवाला क्या कहते हैं, स्टार्टेड playing regular games for Bayern since last year when he was 18, and now he is, and after that he entered in the Germany 11. So he's a great player, he's a
Also,
great talent.
also he rejected England.
बताओ भाई, he rejected England यार.
Not very surprising, but it's annoying when you lose talent to other countries. But then again, we keep getting players that are born in Scotland, Wales, Ireland. So I guess we can't complain that way.
भाई अवनीश भाई तेरा कमेंट है मेरे ख्याल से तो यार मैं अगर तू मेरे से पूछेगा इफ गैब्रियल हिजूस इज नॉट द आंसर ऑफ क्या कहते हैं द रिप्लेसमेंट ऑफ करीम बेंजेमा इफ गैब्रियल हिजूस कम्स एंड ही इज जस्ट ऑन द बेंच फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इज नॉट गुड फॉर a player like Gabriel Jesus who can have regular minutes in Arsenal कह ले तू who can have regular minutes in any other मतलब छोटी टीम में वो रेगुलर मिनट्स खेल सकता था उसके लिए सही नहीं होगा इफ ही इज मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम सिटिंग ऑन द बेंच बिकॉज मतलब ही कैन प्ले ऑन द राइट विंग बट ही इज़ नॉट द राइट आंसर मतलब ही वो तो वही बात है कि हाँ भाई मतलब तुम्हें कोई राइट नहीं मिला तो इसको खिला रहे हैं अगर वही बात है तो प्ले राइट विंग पे रॉड्रिगो को यू गिव रेगुलर मिनट्स क्या पता वही इतना फ्रूटफुल लग जाए क्योंकि दिखा ही अभी तक तो मैं कहूँगा गनाब्री
But so can I ask you something?
हाँ
Who can replace Rodrigo as backup in case Rodrigo gets injured or he starts and he needs a rest? Who can they replace him?
नहीं मैं तो कहूँगा देयर विल नॉट बी अ प्लेयर हु विल बी अ रिप्लेसमेंट रॉड्रिगो मोर ओवर देयर विल बी अ प्लेयर हु विल बी अ कंपटीशन टू रॉड्रिगो मतलब whoever
Okay,
plays
so you all don't have any right winger, like
नहीं राइट
actual right winger?
एसेंसियो इज देयर
Oh, come on, dude. Like seriously,
अबे यार
do
देखो
you have a right
नहीं
wing
यार
or not, yaar?
कम ऑन इफ यू से कि
Dude, he's not. Are we going to pretend he's still good, dude? Like really?
यार मतलब यार तुम जो भी कह लो
No, Valverde is
आई
taking
डोंट
his place,
नहीं
dude. He's not even a winger,
आई डोंट
dude.
गिव अ क्रैप कि कितने लोग क्या कहते हैं क्या करते हैं ही इज स्टिल द थर्ड हाईएस्ट स्कोरर इन रियल मैड्रिड स्क्वाड दिस सीजन एंड
But
ही
dude,
वाज
but you also
स्कोरिंग
have to.
गोल्स
But he's replaced by a midfielder in his position who's obviously not that good.
he was not that good but still मतलब he is better than many right wingers in the market right now I would say this I would definitely
Dude,
see
he's
this
not even better. He's actually not even better than Rodrigo. Just Ancelotti doesn't want to give him a chance.
नहीं यार
So
he
he
brings
can't.
something else to
He
the
might not even be the.
he
He might not even be the best right
he brings something something
winger in the
else
market.
to the table मेरे ख्याल से तो he's a player that brings
But
something
dude,
else to the play
if you don't play Rodrigo, how do you know what Rodrigo brings to the
नहीं
table?
नहीं
It's
नहीं
very
we
difficult,
know
you know, to say that.
we know what Rodrigo brings to the table and that's the reason why he is playing he's getting regular times regular minutes in the last few games of मतलब La Liga or he is a regular substitute and
Like when you say regular, you mean like how many minutes he's getting a game?
मतलब in the last 10 La Liga matches he started like five matches for sure ठीक है and when you talk about the comebacks we have made in the Champions League he was
He's got
in
no
the
minutes
हाँ
for those games. He's got no minutes for those
नहीं
games. He's been coming with 10 minutes left.
no then you're wrong then you're totally he was
What?
there
When
65 minutes
what
against
minute
PSG
he came on? What
65
minute he came on
minutes
for this?
65 minutes against PSG ठीक है
No, no.
and
Man City.
मैन
What
सिटी
minute he came on Man City?
मैन सिटी तो काफ़ी लेट मैं पीएसजी की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं
Yeah.
चेल्सी की बात कर रहा हूँ चेल्सी पीएसजी सेकंड लेग ही वाज ऑन फॉर आफ्टर 65-70 मिनट्स ही वाज देयर और उसने फिर उसके बाद एक्स्ट्रा टाइम भी खेला एंड ही प्लेड द होल गेम एंड दैट्स नॉट बिकॉज एसेंसियो वाज प्लेइंग दैट्स नॉट द केस इट इज़ बिकॉज वालवार्दे वाज प्लेइंग इट्स नॉट बिटवीन एसेंसियो और रॉड्रिगो एनी मोर इट वॉज रॉड्रिगो ओवर एसेंसियो थ्रू आउट इट वॉज बिटवीन वेलवार्दे एंड रॉड्रिगो एट द एंड तो वी हैव दैट लग्जरी
But the problem is Valverde is not a right winger, and that is the real problem
नहीं
for
बट
that.
ही इज़ अ राइट मिड ही इज़ अ राइट मिड
I mean, dude, he's not really a right mid, dude. If he
नहीं
didn't have
यार
that engine, if he doesn't have the engine he does, dude, what kind of right mid is he? Like genuinely,
but
what kind of
genuinely
if he doesn't have if he
genuinely
doesn't have the engine, if he doesn't have the engine, what kind of
but he is
characteristics he possesses as a right midfielder?
नहीं यार देखो
Genuinely, I'm asking.
genuine
I thought he was
the
immense, dude. I thought he was fantastic.
he was
I'm not shitting on him. I want to be very clear. I'm not shitting on him. In fact, I am praising him because he's playing so well that he's playing out of position. I just want to be clear. I'm not insulting.
नहीं
I just need to be very
नहीं
clear.
you're very nice your opinion is on point I would say कि last he is
If anything,
he
it
was
is a criticism of Asensio. I'm not actually
हाँ
criticizing
but
Valverde.
the right answer to the question is yes the guy has evolved wherever मतलब this season for sure मतलब in the position of the right mid in the position of right wing and the position of the engine you would say he has evolved and hence he has got those beautiful starts in the important games of the Champions League he has earned those minutes he has earned those starts he has earned his
So
place
you don't think it is a tactical thing to shore up Carvajal's defense? You don't think he was selected to do that?
मतलब you can say that man is that good that guy is that good right now that he can do both the duties simultaneously without even क्या कहते हैं 1 इंच के भी तुम्हें ये नहीं लगता कि उसको वो he has been gassed out कि he has been fatigued or something like that. ऐसा लगता नहीं
Yeah,
है
I can't
मतलब
wait to
श्योर
I can't wait to see him
मतलब
actually play in
he
the
is
midfield and see what he can do.
when
Like,
we are playing as when we don't have the ball and we are maintaining a low block, he is the right back of our team. But as soon as our team hits the counter, he is probably the first मतलब second man to क्या कहते हैं touch the ball on the counter, and he is on the right wing. If you watch that goal against Liverpool, you will see the caliber of this guy. भाई Germany had good chances. Let's talk about this match यार. What do you make of देयर वाज अ ब्यूटीफुल क्वेश्चन एंड मैं वो आपसे पूछना चाहूँगा कि स्पेन का क्या सीन है कि स्पेन को लोग कह रहे हैं कि वर्ल्ड कप कंटेंडर्स है, दे आर फेवरेट्स फॉर द वर्ल्ड कप एंड स्टिल इफ़ यू वॉच देयर मैचेस दे हैव ड्रॉन विथ पोर्चुगल 1-1 एंड देन ड्रॉ विथ विच चेक रिपब्लिक 2-2 एट दैट टू अ लास्ट मिनट गोल बाय पता नहीं मेरे को किसने गोल मारा एंड इट गावी का गोल था, एसेंसियो का असिस्ट था 2-2. ठीक है, तो क्या लगता है आपको व्हाट्स द सीन व्हाट्स दैट वन थिंग दैट स्पेन इज लैकिंग हेवीली?
a Real Madrid player.
That's the answer, buddy. That's the answer.
No, honestly, you know, I know there are people in the chat here who will go, oh, Spain plays beautiful football. Dude, I don't care. They are not scoring enough goals, dude. It's like, tell me something. 2-2 against Czech Republic. 10 years ago, in our life, we would never thought it would be a draw match. It would, in 10 years ago, even if you told me they are going to score 2 goals against Spain, I'll say you're making a joke. You're absolutely joking. And today it's like a draw. They bottled it against Portugal. Dude, Portugal were playing so bad, dude. And they still managed to draw.
Please share the link with Suraj. Phone से.
What
Where is your phone?
प्रियांशु के फोन में सेव करना.
अच्छा प्रियांशु के फोन में कर रहा हूँ, रुक जाओ. एक सेकंड. You continue.
I mean, I genuinely don't think they're contenders, dude. I think they are going to play fancy football like they did, and someone is going to catch them and they are going to get knocked out. I'm telling you, they're going to overdo it like they did in the Euros and get knocked out eventually. I think this
मेरे ख्याल से it's not
kind of football, bro.
Danny Carvajal played shit yesterday, yaar. I won't comment about that because I did not watch the game, but I think
Arey, dude, even if he played shit yesterday, no, let's say he played shit yesterday, the whole Spanish team are playing against. They shouldn't be drawing with these teams. They just shouldn't.
नहीं Portugal के साथ तो they should.
Dude, Portugal was so bad, dude. Portugal was so bad. Like, how did they not beat Portugal? It was so bad.
But the answer to the question मेरे ख्याल से तो यही है.
मैंने आज पोर्चुगल पे वीडियो बनाई है.
मैंने डिस्कस कर ली. बट दोस्तों यही है मेरे ख्याल से. इवन एरिक बट नॉट एज मच डेनी. अच्छा इवन एरिक. अच्छा जो भी हो यार, द राइट आंसर टू द क्वेश्चन मेरे ख्याल से इट्स दे डोंट हैव अ क्लियर पोचर, अ क्लियर नंबर 9.
भाई केन लुक्स वेरी थिन भाई, वेरी लीन आई वुड से. He looks much.
Tell Giants he's getting ready for off-season training.
भाई चूतामनी आ गया bro. Let's do this भाई. The deadliest midfield. चूतामनी है मेरे और अनिल चूतामनी ये नाम है उसका. और अनिल भाई चूतामनी आ चुका है और the deadliest midfield in the whole world is with Real Madrid. Cruz, Modric, Casemiro, Chouameni, Camavinga, Valverde. Fucking hell, La Liga ain't ready for this. Fucking hell, La Liga ain't ready for this.
भाई Cruz and Modric off the bench भाई
मैं तुम्हें बता रहा हूँ, it's not KCM, it's MKC. माकी तुम्हें पता है आगे, ठीक है. It was KCM when they started after winning 4 Champions League. They are now MKC and now they have, my God, what a deadly young talent भाई. And with मतलब उनके पास बॉक्स टू बॉक्स तो सब लोग कहते हैं, बट आई वुड लाइक टू सी वेलवार्दे हैविंग मोर शूटिंग चांसेस. आई वुड सी कामाविंगा given a free role, or Chouameni doing what he does the best, टैकल्स भाई देखो 2019 एंड 2020 जो सीजन था उसमें
भाई
दोनों
ये लक्ष्य क्या लिख रहा है? इंडियन एक्साइटेड अबाउट फीफा इज जस्ट लाइक ब्राजीलियन एक्साइटेड अबाउट
नाग
नागपंचमी।
लॉल भाई
ओ
ब्राजील का चांसेस ज्यादा है हाँ भाई ज्यादा है
और मैं ये भी चीज़ बोलना चाहूँगा कि क्या कहते हैं शत फक अप लक्ष्य, मैं ये चीज़ बोलना चाहूँगा कि नेथन ब्रो, डू यू थिंक कि रूडिगर विल फ्लॉप मैसिवली?
No.
नो भाई
बिकॉज आई थिंक
chance.
स्टार्स अलाइन मैसिवली फॉर दैट।
नहीं नहीं मेरे ख्याल से
I think between Alaba and Rudiger, no chance.
नो चांस भाई माय गॉड भाई व्हाट अ
Lights out. Lights out.
भाई
Lights out
लिटरली
defense.
भाई लिटरली यार लिटरली नेथन बॉय यू टॉक अबाउट आवर डिफेंस डेनी कार्वाहाल द वे ही प्लेड अगेंस्ट लिवरपूल डेनी कार्वाहाल डेविड आल्बा मिलिटाओ और रूडिगर मेंडी हो पांचों उंगलियां घी में यार नाउ वी आर नॉट द अंडरडॉग्स एनी fucking more bitches we are coming
No one, dude. I don't know who called you underdogs, dude.
bhai
I
you're
don't-
Rio Ferdinand
Oh.
you're Rio Ferdinand bhai
Don't
you're
listen to him, dude. He said Ole Gunnar Solskjaer shouldn't have been sacked. You can't listen to such people, dude.
भाई ग्रेट
Who
प्लेयर्स
called
बट शिट पंडित्स, ग्रेट प्लेयर्स बट शिट पंडित।
They're not shit pundits, dude. They just don't watch enough football. That's the real truth, dude.
They
Genuinely, they. I'm not defending them because some of their advice is very bad. But in my honest opinion, I don't think they watch enough football. Simple. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know if that is an excuse. They are paid as pundits, but
but
like, I don't think they watch.
but
Dude,
you're-
Michael Owen was sitting.
Bol rahe.
Dude, Michael Owen played for the Derby, right? Michael Owen is sitting there. No, half United. Liverpool, they won nothing with them. And it was the most entertaining punditry ever. Dude. Oh, Liverpool are smashing them up, down, every. I was like, wow.
हाँ
Great.
लिवरपूल
Fence rider of the extreme extent, dude. Michael Owen.
भाई जीजस की भाई बात चल रही है अभी 45 to 50 मिलियन के बीच में उस पे बिड डालनी पड़ेगी रियल मैड्रिड के लिए बट
गैब्रियल हेजूस पे जा रही है भाई, इतना लो कैसे गिर सकती है रियल मैड्रिड भाई, मां कसम
मैन
से।
सिटी का प्लेयर है लो तो नहीं है मेरे ख्याल से
I would go.
मैन सिटी रिजेक्ट किया था,
हाँ रिजेक्ट करते चार चार गोल मारते हैं वो चैंपियंस लीग मैचेस स्टार्ट कर रहा है
बट ही इज नॉट अ स्टार्टर।
हाँ इज नॉट अ स्टार्टर तो रियल मैड्रिड कौन सा स्टार्टर कर रहा है
But that's what I'm saying, right?
नहीं
That-
मैं तो
but-
मैंने भी इस पे
But
बात की
isn't? But don't you find that the problem itself, there? Like even if you get him, let's say you get him for 20. For argument's sake, let's say you get him for 20. If he's not going to
एक
replace
मिनट,
Benzema
रखते
and he's not good enough to start eventually, what are you all buying him for? Like, why don't you just buy an understudy for Benzema? And when
हाँ,
Benzema
Latasa
is done and he goes back to Lyon, we move, dude. You know, straight away.
Latasa I'm talking about Latasa only he is like a young player from our Castilla तो वही वाली बात है बट भाई जीजस का यही है भाई एक यूरोपियन स्पॉट की भी दिक्कत है और भाई आई डोंट वांट टू रियल मैड्रिड टू हैव द ब्राजीलियन फ्रंट थ्री रोड्रिगो विनीशियस एंड
भाई
गैब्रियल
ये क्या
जीसस
है वो लक्ष्य, ये सब क्या है? टॉटनहम हैव वन द लीग ट्वाइस, आर्सेनल हैव वन द लीग ट्वाइस इन व्हाइट हार्ट लेन। मतलब व्हाट काइंड ऑफ ऑफेंसिव स्टेटमेंट इज दिस भाई? आराम से
Angela-
हाउ कैन यू बी
Don't
दिस
forget,
ब्रूटल?
don't forget Sol Campbell.
हाँ
Every Tottenham Hotspur.
The best.
the sneakiest of sneakers.
सीवी मतलब रक्तिम भाई की बात सुन लेते सीवीसी डील नहीं होना चाहिए नहीं होना ही अच्छा है वेल आई एम होपफुल वी विल हैव ला मिस ईयर वी आर गोइंग टू गेट प्लेयर यू विल नॉट नो एनीथिंग अंटिल इट्स 95% डन एंड विल नॉट गोइंग टू हैव प्रॉब्लम विनिंग ट्रॉफीज भाई प्लीज यार रक्तिम भाई कैन यू प्लीज नेम दोस ट्रॉफीज फॉर मी एक बार तू बता दे कि कौन सी ट्रॉफीज की तू बात कर
He'll win the Liga Segunda with the Barcelona B team.
अरे साला,
क्या हाल है मनन भाई लव यू बड़ी छोटा भाई क्या हाल है
अबे तू बात करे क्या कहते हैं बार्सिलोना टीम की और फिर बार्सिलोना फेमिनिया की ट्रॉफी गिना रहा है यार, ये क्या बात है? दिस इज बैड।
लुल
Is Priyanshu going to say anything or is he just like
प्रियांशु
silent
सूरज
observer?
भाई
दैट्स मी।
प्रियांशु सूरज
Oh, okay.
ओ मनन चाडा,
भाई चड्डे भाई घर कब आ रहा है वापस
इंग्लैंड को ब्राजील के लिए टीए
मार जर्मनी स्कोर्स जर्मनी स्कोर्स लेट्स डू दिस माय बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स हॉफमैन स्कोर्स नंबर 18 व्हाट अ शॉट
जर्सी है
लुक एट हांजी फ्लिक ऐसा
भाई,
लग रहा
ये
है
क्या
गुस्सा
है? जर्मनी प्लस नाइजीरिया, ये क्या जर्सी है भाई? ये सेनेगल इन्फ्लिक्टेड जर्सी
God,
Are they
please get
making
him
up for
out.
their history?
Please get him out. Please get him out.
Who?
God, I'm
Who
so
get
fed
who
up
out?
of him.
Megu,
Yeah.
Megu,
I'm so
Megu. Gundogan
no.
scores. Hey, bhai,
Him,
Hoofman scores.
and the
Yeah.
guy, him and the guy in the bloody suit. Yeah. Get rid of both of them.
Southgate and
God.
Rom, Kimmich,
Oh,
Gundogan,
was wait, it's
Hoffman.
not true. Where is Maguire? Yeah.
ओ भाई
Just
कैसे
bloody
खाए लो
dirty.
माय
अरे
गुडनेस
यार
Bloody
माय
लेजेंड,
गुडनेस
dirty.
भाई
Yeah.
लेजेंड
Oh my
मैगवायर,
ओ
God.
भाई
लेजेंड
साहब
मैगवायर
God,
nobody
God,
was marking that
God.
guy
भाई. अबे
He was
यार, this is a
Maguire's
shit goal to
man.
concede. This is on
सेनेगल
Senegal
सेकंड
second
फ्रांस
France.
मतलब
फ्रांस वैसे सेनेगल चल रहा है क्या?
नहीं चल रहा हूँ
एक सेकंड, एक सेकंड, एक सेकंड, एक सेकंड, एक सेकंड, एक सेकंड.
भाई चेल्सी को 100 मिलियन पे साइन कर लो भाई चिएजा भाई किएजा यार वो वाला बंदा है भाई किएजा वो वाला बंदा है जो मतलब इटली में रहना चाहता है और अभी उसका थोड़ी इंजरी इश्यूज भी है और इतनी बड़ी इंजरी के बाद आ रहा है तो आई डोंट थिंक कि रियल मैड्रिड विल बी इंटरेस्टेड ऑन द सेकंड हैंड वर्सेटाइल प्लेयर है बहुत अच्छा प्लेयर है किएजा मेरे को बहुत पसंद है बट वही वाली बात है
Oh
ही इज़ अ
my
प्लेयर हु
God.
वांट्स टू डाई फॉर यूवेंटस तो थोड़ा
Dude,
बोला
it's
सुनो
not that. Can we be very honest, dude?
Hmm.
They don't leave Italy because they can't handle the leagues, dude. Let's be honest.
हाँ यार
Let's,
come on man.
how many Serie A Italian players have succeeded outside of Italy?
अच्छा, इसने ये चीज बोली है.
that's a good
सेनेगल
question.
फ्रांस जैसी टीम बना रहा है, मस्त टीम है भाई. यस
Verratti in PSG
भाई, तेरा भाई ऐसे ही थोड़ी
Jorginho in
सेनेगल
Chelsea.
सपोर्ट कर रहा है यार.
Wait. How many years did he play Serie A? And Jorginho is Brazilian, my friend. Thank
he is
you.
Brazilian, but no, he was Brazilian, but he's a player of Italy.
Yeah, but dude, that's like me saying I'm Portuguese, dude. It doesn't mean anything, dude. It doesn't
कमिंग
mean anything.
ईयर्स के अलावा.
और कौन से प्लेयर्स हैं Donnarumma my friend Donnarumma PSG very successful
Donnarumma, PSG goalkeeper.
very
अबे
successful
मैं ये चीज बोलना चाहूंगा, क्या कहते हैं नेथन, लेट्स नॉट टॉक अबाउट ये. जो एक चीज मैं थियागो, पहली चीज ये कहना चाहूंगा, वेलकम टू द गैंग गाय. वी आर सपोर्टिंग सेनेगल इन द वर्ल्ड कप 2. क्योंकि आप देख लो, जो फ्रांस वाली बातें कर रहे हो ना आप, अभी सेनेगल का मैच चल रहा है रवांडा के साथ. रवांडा के शॉट है 0, शॉट्स ऑन टारगेट है 0, पोजीशन है 24%, टोटल पासेस इन द मैच
my
एज ऑफ नाउ
god how
half
selfish
time
was that from
इज इन डबल डिजिट्स.
Mount or who was that
एक टीम ने एक हाफ में डबल डिजिट में पासेस किए हैं, तो या
And just so we are clear, Suraj, how good is Rwanda as a national team?
they
What do
they are great killers. They are
What do
great
Chelsea
killers.
and
they are
US
excellent poachers.
what do
If anybody knows about the history, you know this joke.
what do Chelsea have and US Navy have in common they both spend 50 million on a sub right answer भाई
They are tutorials.
भाई मैं तो ये कहूँगा कि मेरे ख्याल से तो द ओनली पहली बात तो मैं ये कहना चाहूँगा दिस इज द ओनली कछुआ आई नो इज द कछुआ मैनी दैट्स द डील इज डन कछुआ मैनी फ्रॉम द वेरी बिगनिंग
कछुआ में नहीं क्यों है? क्योंकि बिकॉज उसकी शील्ड है.
नहीं क्योंकि वो बहुत मतलब शील्ड भी है इट्स वेरी नाइस उसके
चलिए.
नाम के साथ भी जा रहा है कछुआ मिनी
नहीं.
एंड उसके दूसरी बात ये है कि ही न्यू व्हाट
catch,
पीएसजी
what a
is
catch, what a
व्हाट
catch.
प्रेस्टीज मींस व्हाट मनी कांट बाय एंड दैट्स ट्रॉफीज मनी कांट बाय
हाँ,
ट्रॉफीज
he knows.
But you know,
Monaco
it's really
Monaco
it's a
knows
it's a
prestige.
little difficult to say that about Chouameni, considering he plays for Monaco, you know.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
नहीं यार बट मोनाको इज
He knows prestige for sure.
ही नोज प्रेस्टीज फॉर श्योर यार
Yeah.
मोनाको भाई
भाई लेकिन मोनाको में तो अभी फिर से खदान है भाई.
Who
There
owns
is
who owns
Golovin.
who owns Monaco? Dude?
who is Monaco heavy respect to Chouameni for selecting Madrid over Pesa Saint Germain literally भाई heavy respect and भाई मतलब if you मतलब
Oh, come
Can
on.
Iran beat USA and Wales? Will it be an upset? They can beat Iran and Wales for sure, and I don't think it will be an upset because the kind of dominance they show in Asia, we know कि भाई ईरान क्या टीम है. लेकिन हाँ for the world because they don't know कि ईरान कैसा खेलती है क्या नहीं खेलती है. For अबे मैनुअल नॉयर थोड़ी बीट हो जाएगा यार. Why are you getting excited, Nathan?
भाई बर्नार्डो सिल्वा आएगा भाई मैं तो चाहता हूँ यार
भाई
देख,
बर्नार्डो सिल्वा तो
मेरे-
कुत्ती
मेरे-
बहुत तगड़ी साइनिंग हो जाएगी भाई.
भाई कैन Chouameni बेंच कैसेमीरो यस भाई if मतलब it totally depends on
Harry
कैसेमीरो
Maguire!
राइट नाउ फॉर श्योर
Harry Maguire!
देख
What a header!
सिंपल सी
Great.
बात ये है कि कैसेमीरो विद द बॉल इज पुअर ठीक है तो अगर वो
जिसने किया क्या? What
ओ
is
माय
he
व्हाट अ
doing?
बॉल भाई व्हाट अ ओ ग्रेट टैकल बाय
James.
जूडे
James.
नहीं, not James यार.
James.
It was Jude Bellingham.
अच्छा, Jude Bellingham.
Who's
Wow.
that? Bellingham.
Mulo.
Where is TA? Why is TA not
Bellingham
playing?
behind Harry Maguire, dude?
Where is TA?
Because TA is crap, dude. We both know it. So let's move on.
क्या? What the fuck?
TA is in Paris watching Real Madrid celebrate their.
माने को
TA,
यूनाइटेड वालों को लाना
TA
चाहिए. नहीं
is,
यार.
is learning how to grow his dreadlocks too. Leave him alone.
During the World Cup in Brazil, England team visited an orphanage. It was heartbreaking to see their sad little faces with no hope, said Jao 86.
Oh. Bros, tell me honestly, can England go any further with this attitude in World Cup?
ये
I mean, shambles 80% of the time. दोस्तों, if you haven't watched the USA is equal to England, what would be the score? Equal to England?
मतलब USA versus England में क्या स्कोर होगा?
We would be
मेरे
winning
हिसाब से
3-0.
USA never, no chance. They are not winning against England. Clip
We,
it.
we'll see, dude. We'll see in the World Cup, dude. It's like, remember when you all told me Ukraine is tough and I said no shot, 4-0. We'll see, buddy. We'll see. I don't see. There are certain teams, no, where I'm like this.
Can Iran?
Even with this Joker in the suit, no,
Bro,
standing on the side, I'm like this.
ECP buddy, tell me 3 center backs from USA without googling it.
Come on.
Centre backs from USA.
USA.
Yeah, that's the right answer.
No, wait. The problem is I actually know some, but I don't think they are American.
You play
dude.
FIFA
That
and
is the
congratulations
problem.
on that.
No,
I
no,
like
no. Brandon Bai.
भाई ये क्या मार रहे हैं, क्या फेंक रहे हैं?
It's me.
What fucking attitude
Brandon.
it's this?
क्या कौन किस प्लेयर का नाम लिया तूने?
भाई
Brandon
नीतीश
Bai.
ज़्यादा पॉसिबिलिटी ना.
सुना
Bye.
बाय
अच्छा.
Brandon Bai.
भाई यार KDB मैं चाहता हूँ रियल मैड्रिड आए, कभी ना कभी तो आए, बट अभी तो कोई पॉसिबिलिटी है
Miazga. Matt Miazga.
Miazga.
Chelsea signing.
Miazga, there's first right name Miazga and then there is Cameron Carter Vickers. Miazga किस क्लब के लिए खेलता है ये तो मैं पूछना भी नहीं चाहूँगा. हाँ, Cameron Carter Vickers.
हाँ.
He signed for Spurs, right?
हाँ, he's a Rangers player now.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah,
Bradley,
they can beat England for sure.
एडिस टाइलर एडम्स एंटोनी रॉबिन्सन गूगल कर दिया रक्तिम भाई ने पूरा दबा के.
हाँ.
पूरा मतलब खुद भाई
Robinson.
डेस्ट. ओह
अबे रॉबिन इसने पता है क्या बता दिया है? इसने क्या बता दिया है? बैक 4 कि बैक 4 क्या खेलेगी? एडम टाइलर खेलेगा, डेस्ट खेलेगा राइट बैक, ठीक है. रॉबिन्सन बहुत अच्छा है, फुलहैम का फुल बैक, ही इज अ वेरी गुड फुल बैक. बट हाँ
भाई जयंत भाई जेडन सैंचो क्यों नहीं है स्क्वाड में? गधा है साउथगेट, गधा इसलिए नहीं है भाई, गधा है. यू नेवर नो, नो वन प्रेडिक्टेड क्रोएशिया टू बी इन द फाइनल ऑफ वर्ल्ड कप 2018. यूएसए कैन ट्रम्प इंग्लैंड इफ दे प्ले लाइक टुडे. एफ स्लीपिंग ऑन द पिच, फकिंग स्लीपिंग.
भाई
In Croatia's defense, Croatia first of all lost 3-0 to Ralf Rangnick's Austria. How do you like that, dude? Your that sentence.
मैं ये भी कहना चाहूंगा कि क्रोएशिया had the best center back in the world in their
Yesterday.
defense. Lovren.
Dejan Lovren.
So
Of course.
yeah, what ridiculous question is that?
I totally agree with
My
Abdul bhai. Run
favorite
mera
thing is,
USA.
my favorite thing is Vida played better than him and Virgil van Dijk played better than him. After the World Cup's over, I'm the best centre back in the world. I'm like, dude, you're not even the best centre back in the team. You're not the best centre back in the team, dude. Forget in the world. Wow.
He said, "I am among the best defender in the world. You are not."
Currently.
I was like, what is this guy? What is this guy smoking, dude? He's smoking some Liverpool zombie, dude.
Literally.
One of the best defenders in the
भाई
world.
एंडी
dude.
रॉबर्टसन वर्सेस वेलवार्डे, who is more tireless player? भाई
Oh, it has to be Robertson, dude, because Robertson has to start from the back every time.
मतलब yes, but the battle was literally won by Valverde. And if you don't agree with me, please go and.
Oh
watch
no,
the
but he's saying who runs more, right?
match. Who runs more than?
Right?
नहीं लेकिन Valverde also runs more, यार.
No, but Robertson starts from the back, dude.
But
he has to come back.
He starts.
He has to come back.
True that. But Valverde is taking care of the right back situation. He's taking care of
But
the
that is only
midfield.
now, dude. That is only now. When
if
he goes back in the
if
midfield, he
you
won't be
if you
covering
watch
the
the
same
total,
distance.
if you see the total, the whole match, Liverpool versus Real Madrid, the guy who covered the ground more was Valverde, because most of the time Liverpool had the possession. So it was as simple as that. Ki Valverde had to run more to snatch the ball. So I think in that particular match Valverde was more tireless.
Okay, he was talking about that match only.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
all
guess.
right. Then yeah, then it's Valverde.
Well, if
That case.
Valverde का assist Nunes का goal against Portugal, नहीं भाई ऐसा मत बोल भाई. I support Portugal. Don't say such things, man. You say things like Bernardo का cross or Cancelo का cross, Ronaldo scoring a bicycle. It's so fucking time, भाई. He's playing his fifth or sixth. It's playing his fourth or fifth World Cup. So if I'm not wrong,
Fifth,
fifth
fifth.
World Cup. My goodness.
और दोस्तों मैं तुम्हें ये भी बताना चाहूँगा कि मुझे कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट करो फाइनली all things are done and dusted. I have resigned and I'm
Huh?
joining a new company.
He's joining a new company, guys.
Hey,
You're joining
I'm
a new
not jobless.
I was like, congratulate him on resignation. I was like, what?
He's joining a new company, and the biggest part is that
Hefty salary.
hefty salary, and you will see Suraj bhai wearing gold chains and gold watches
Oh.
in
Oh,
few
wow.
months.
ऐसा कुछ नहीं होने वाला है.
एंड दोस्तों बाय द वे मेरा बर्थडे आ रहा है तो बर्थडे से याद आया कि आप मुझे कोई भी गिफ्ट दे सकते हो और सुपर चैट इज ऑन तो
Oh, this is fantastic, dude. For your birthday, you should buy the PS5.
या PS5 गुड कॉल मैन गुड कॉल
See,
See?
but if you no, but I'm actually not making a joke, right?
Uruguay is
Because
gonna
if you think about
destroy
if you,
spice sellers Portugal.
स्पाइस सेलर्स यार कम ऑन मैन दिस इज
भाई
If
यूके
you-
को
if
इतना
you-
बुरा
if you
मैंने
think
किसी को
about
नहीं
it,
कहते
right?
देखा भाई.
what is that pass? Yeah? This
Man.
Neuer so crap, dude. What is that? Oh
भाई,
my God,
रत्तिम
Walker.
भाई, when did India qualify for the World Cup?
Must be he's talking about the cricket World Cup.
Oh, maybe.
I mean, there are only 12 teams, so it's not that difficult.
But Uruguay will destroy spice sellers. Nah.
who wins
Uruguay
a
is not doing anything.
ओ ये तू @ कैसे करता है रखते मुझे सिखाएगा.
हैशटैग लिखने से एट द रेट लिखने से रुक
Oh,
जा
good.
एक मिनट थियागो भाई का वो
I think it is hashtag because even I tried to respond in
हैशटैग
the chat and it wasn't coming at the rate of.
कमेंट ले लो क्या लिखा है भाई थियागो भाई.
भाई
गावी को ले लो मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड पे फ्रेड या मैकटोमिने से तो
अच्छा खेलेगा
अच्छा खेलेगा.
फॉर श्योर भाई गावी क्यों लेना जब आप एफडीजे ले सकते हो फ्रैंकी डियोंग अगर आप ले सकते हो तो हु इज द बेस्ट डिफेंडर इन करंट टाइम आई विल गो विद काइल वॉकर भाई वेंडिजिक इज एब्सोल्युटली मैग्निफिसेंट
बेस्ट डिफेंडर करंट टाइम
दोस्तों-
देयर इज नॉट इवन अ डिबेट.
दोस्तों कल या परसों में एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग वो करूंगा एंड आई वुड लाइक नेथन टू अकम्पनी मी दैट स्ट्रीम एंड दैट विल बी was the biggest transfer window in the history of football was a flop transfer for most of the teams. We'll talk about PSG, we'll talk about Barcelona because last year Messi changed his club, Ronaldo changed his club. लक्ष्य भाई 40 की सुपर चैट के लिए कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन सूरज भाई तेरे को 400 वापस करेगा यस
चुप साले.
नहीं पार्टी तो बनती है भाई नहीं तो ये
हाँ आइयो चल सीपी पे एक दिन मीटअप करेंगे सबको मेरी तरफ से एक फ्रूटी.
या
गाइस
हलवा बुड़ी भाई
ज्यादा लगते हैं. फ्रूटे.
No, but guys, I was actually being serious about the PS5, right? Simply because for one reason. One is FIFA is going to come out by September 3rd.
yeah
Okay, I don't know what the situation in Delhi is, but if you pre-order it, it takes 1 month to get there. In Goa, it takes 1 month to 45 days anyway. Because I went recently and found out. I think last month I went and found out. Sony distributor says it takes about 30 to 45 days to get here. And the reason
PS5.
I think also started, PS5. They have everything except the console. They have the controller, they have the charging, they have everything except the console. Console you have to pre-order. So what my suggestion is, right, if you all are going to do like a FIFA career mode, do it on PS5 because I recently read that I think by 2025 PS4 is going to be obsolete. So once PS4 becomes obsolete, the crossplay will only be on latest generation. So if you get the PS5 now,
नहीं यार मतलब I just need to
plus you
play
can, plus you can do a FIFA career mode.
नहीं
know,
bro
by
I
some-
just
by
need to
October.
buy the FIFA 23 now the rumors if the rumors are true that you can play cross platform like you can play on PS5 I can play on computer and we can play
Together.
with each other तो फिर तो
Yeah, I know, but what happens is if you get the PS5, you get a bunch like part of the PS5, you get a whole like host of games in the library you get for free. for buying a PS5, like a whole host, and then you can do like gameplay walkthroughs just for fun if you don't
Oh,
want to play FIFA
Gnabry.
before
भाई
FIFA
कितना
starts.
गंदा हेयर स्टाइल है यार.
कम
what
ऑन
a ball, what
बैड
a
टच
ball.
गनाबरी यार. गनाबरी था ना बेकार टच. नहीं
No,
गुंडगन.
Gundogan.
गुंडगन विद द बैड टच. क्या
So
सीपी.
you get a bunch of free games, and also if you buy the one without the disc, it's 10,000 less.
ओके.
So that's also
भाई
pretty good.
थियागो भाई ने पूछा है राइस और चुआमेनी. आई वुड से राइस on the grounds of because I've seen him more and I have seen him perform consistently. तो मेरे लिए it's राइस. But हाँ चुआमेनी को जितना देखा है he has stood out very much. मेरे को याद है I've seen him complimenting Pogba throughout the game कि Pogba is trying to do tricks, getting unsuccessful 99% of the time.
हाँ.
Oh,
I would like.
dangerous ball in the box. Werner on the ball, trying to
मतलब-
basically recreate the chance for Germany.
Oh,
अरे रेफरी से
referee
टकरा गया
यार.
यार.
What the f ref? What the f ref?
Sorry बोल दिया. Sorry बोल दिया रेफरी.
सॉरी बोल दिया. सॉरी को घड़ी भी
What
गिर
is he
गई.
supposed to do? But he's facing behind the ball. Where's he supposed to go?
What is that? भाई राइस और चुआमेनी.
Wait, let's see this. So when he's backing up, Oh.
जानबूझ के रोका. इज फ्रॉम इंग्लैंड यार. व्हाट द हेल. ये सब चोरी बनती मुझे अच्छी नहीं लगती यार. बिल्कुल चोरी बनती अच्छी नहीं लगती. बट आई वुड से कि भाई पहले कैम्बोडिया को. अच्छा भाई हाँ भाई यार क्या कहते हैं परियार भाई. मैंने पता है यार 1950 में इंडिया would qualified for the World Cup but they did not play because they wanted to play barefoot. That's way long ages ago.
Right. Nathan, if you can read the comments, just read.
No,
what
I can't
Lakshya
actually.
wrote. He wrote, and I quote. He wrote it. I have no association with this. I'm just reading what he wrote. I went to Subway and asked for the biggest, greasiest, and the most expensive sub that they had. They gave me Andy Carroll. This is a very क्या कहते हैं प्रीमियर लीग काइंड ऑफ अ जोक. तो मैंने इसलिए नेथन को पढ़ाया है.
नितिन भाई यूनाइटेड की तरफ से हियर वी गो कब सुनने को मिलेगा भाई. हो
When we
तो
all asleep, no? That's when we are going to be here. We go.
भाई बढ़िया है. हियर वी गो अभी सुनने को नहीं मिल रहा.
असेंसियो टू मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड हियर वी गो.
Oh my God.
मजा ही आ जाएगा.
देखियो आंख मल रहा है ये बंदा. इनके टीम में टट्टन जैसे प्लेयर्स हैं.
No, dude. I'm very sorry. He cannot replace Jadon Sancho in our team.
नहीं जेडन सैंचो तो नहीं यार. आई एम नॉट सेइंग जेडन बट रेस्ट दे ही कैन.
Well, I think Ilanga scored for Sweden also
या
couple of days back.
Yes,
that
yes.
was
फर्स्ट
cool.
ऑफ मेनी.
भाई आमाद डियालो
Hopefully.
कम ऑन
Come
कम ऑन. व्हाट अ बॉल यार. व्हाट अ ट्राई बाय रॉम था आई गेस.
हावर्ट्स.
नहीं हावर्ट्स तो
Rom also is a really good left back for Hoffenheim.
राउफ इज फ्रॉम
रॉम इज रॉम.
अरे राम जी.
Raum. ROUM. Raum.
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 Read only memory.
He plays for Hoffman I feel.
Madrid
Hoffenheim, yeah.
Madrid. What's the difference between England and a tea bag? The tea bag stays in the cup longer. Oh my goodness.
बहुत पुराने जोक्स.
Fucking
मैड्रिड वाले
hell.
यूनाइटेड को 60 मिलियन वेरान चिपकाया भाई.
अच्छा चिपका है. नहीं भाई वेरान अच्छा करेगा भाई. इट वाज हिज फर्स्ट सीजन बट द प्लेयर ही इज ही विल डू गुड.
हाँ यार प्रीमियर लीग में एक सीजन में ना बहुत कम प्लेयर्स चल पाते हैं.
अभी देखो बात ही कर रहे थे जैक ग्रिलिश आ गया.
भाई टीए बेंच पे है. कौन इतना स्टूपिड मैनेजर है भाई.
कीर्ति राय आपको सोना चाहिए. रात में बहुत लेट हो गई है.
He can't defend, dude. What do you want him to do?
This is stupid.
But he
Who
can't.
said
But
he
he
can't
actually
defend?
can't.
Bro,
He can't
you
defend, dude.
Did you saw him play against क्या नाम है उसका Vinicius Junior? He was
When he
excellent.
smoked him, dude. He smoked him.
Okay, sure.
Smoked him for dinner.
What do you
Smoked
get
him,
if you
dude.
cross a ball to Stuart Downing?
भाई यार जितना तू ये लिख रहा है लक्ष्य भाई तू.
10 Downing Street. 10 Downing Street.
I went to McD and asked for the biggest greasiest mac. They gave me goat breast.
भाई हो
meat.
गया. Oh, अच्छा.
They gave you the
Bicycle.
bread, dude. It doesn't get greasier than that, dude.
Come on. Cristiano.
Oh.
Oh, what a
Ball.
save. Big
Ball by home. He picked him out perfectly. Oh, what a ball that was.
भाई I wonder
God,
where
bowler's crap, dude.
I
भाई
wonder-
what kind of a
not
trim is
crap
that भाई.
यार.
हावर्ट्स का ट्रिम देख भाई.
That
Okay,
only
good
we were
save.
discussing earlier.
Sarabri or Asensio, boys and girls? Sarabri or Asensio? Everybody, can you please answer this question? Sarabri or Asensio?
एक तो इन पे फुल बैक्स की
Sarabia.
फैक्ट्री
Get
है
the
क्या?
fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here right
The
now.
भाई
Sarabia,
वो
dude, everybody over Asensio after I saw him at PSG, dude. Everybody.
अबे ये
Except
बता
Marcus
शुभम,
Rashford.
ये
Only
बता
Marcus
शुभजीत रॉय
Rashford.
मेरे ख्याल से रॉड्रिगो ही है. रॉड्रिगो इज द आंसर. भाई नितिन भाई आप उल्टा हो गए, सीधा हो जाओ प्लीज.
Yeah,
अबे
yeah.
मैं तेरे को एक चीज बताता हूँ, क्या कहते हैं, प्रायोरिटी टीजेस भी लाइफ.
Good. Future is bright. You want gifts, I guess.
Oh.
You are लालची.
Oh,
भाई
get
तू
out.
वो
dude.
देखना, वो रॉबिन्स या रॉसेंस, क्या नाम है उसका, गॉसेंस
Gossens
रॉबिन
भी नहीं.
गॉसेंस.
Gossens भी नहीं खेला.
Atalanta.
हाँ, ही इज
Not-
नॉट
not-
प्लेइंग
not
एंड
playing.
दे स्टिल
Not
हैव
playing.
टू वेरी गुड, क्या कहते हैं,
फुल बैक्स. भाई अभी तो साने आ रहा है यार. माने ना मारे बुंड पाड़ देगा साने. क्या बात है.
भाई टीम तो बहुत अच्छी है यार जर्मनी की. अबे इनके लीग का इनको सबसे बड़ा फायदा ही यही होता है, इनकी लीग में अपनी कंट्री के लिए बहुत कुछ अच्छा है भाई.
जैन भाई एंचेलोटी इंप्रेशन. भाई I would like to say what's the difference between Liverpool and Madrid? Madrid performs, Liverpool talks. that's the difference. We have when Real Madrid says we have a score to
I don't
settle,
know, dude.
they
You
mean
can,
it.
can you say they? Can you say they? But can you say they perform?
Yeah, they did. They
You
did.
can say you can say they won, dude. But you can say they performed.
No. They were sleeping. the
नो
whole time.
गोसेंस इज इन इंटर. अबे हाँ, वो तो मैं तो बोल रहा हूँ भाई, ही इज नॉट इन द जर्मन स्क्वाड एट दिस मोमेंट ना, मैं तो ये कह रहा हूँ. गोसेंस इज इन इंटर, वो तो पता है.
Who's
Jain
this
bhai.
guy? Oh, what is this? Stop chatting, you Man City donkeys. Play.
Bhai, I think this scoreline 1-0 will cost Germany. I feel
What
like
is
that.
what this Nations League is the most deadest set of matches I've seen, dude. This is worse than the Euros, dude. I'm watching them go to penalties every time.
Bhai, what
भाई
if NB
यूरोज में तो भाई यू
a good
नीड
night.
सोनू टू सर्वाइव, यू नीड सोनू टू सर्वाइव.
Dude, you really do, dude. Look how dead these ballers are.
Come
dude.
on,
1-0,
come on,
man.
Harry Maguire,
Dude.
Harry Maguire.
You know, oh, for the that's Rice, dude. Thank
That's
God.
Declan
My
Rice.
God, when you said Harry Maguire, I wanted to cry, dude. Oh, for the love
Oh,
of God,
great.
these people
And
don't
the
have
touch
a
of
touch,
Harry Maguire.
dude.
And
No,
Bhai,
it's
I'm-
not, dude. Stop
I
saying
was
Harry
Declan
Rice,
Maguire.
but he had the touch of
Bhai,
Declan.
to be very honest, I want to say this: ki if the scores,
1-0.
if the score remains 1-0 even after 80th minute, Germany will pay for it.
No,
मेरे
it
ख्याल से.
doesn't matter. The football's dead, dude. It doesn't matter. You don't want to watch these games, dude. It's so
Come on,
dead,
dude.
the
That's
football.
not, dude. Come on, dude,
Dude,
man.
but if you think about it, like genuinely, the matches we have seen have been so dead. So
Come on,
dead.
Come on, come on.
Oh,
Grealish.
Harry Kane.
Give players rest, you motherfucker. UEFA, literally, this is what
UEFA,
players feel.
UEFA just try running the players down the ground. They don't get any extra pay, nothing for all this bullshit they're doing.
What do Arsenal fans do? What do Arsenal fans do after they win the Champions League? They turn off the
They talk to
PlayStation.
they talk to Don Robbie to get a hug from him because they'll never win it.
They turn off the PlayStation, brother. That's the right answer.
Oh.
Harry Maguire. Trent Baggu
Oh,
से
Kane,
अच्छा
Kane,
डिफेंड
Kane.
कर देता है. Do you agree? Yes.
But
हाँ.
don't pass it back. Come on the
Hey.
back foot.
We are
Dude,
saying
where
he's
is our
bad at
midfield,
defending. He's
dude?
not worst at defending, भाई. Oh wow. क्या किस पोजीशन पे बॉल गिव अवे की है? और where is Harry Maguire?
Werner!
Oh what a sprint by
Werner!
Harry.
Maguire, dude. Where
Oh,
is
what a save,
Maguire,
Pickford.
dude? Oh my God.
भाई, he was
Maguire
just
sack-
in the box, भाई. He was
Sack
just
him, yeah. Sack this donkey, yeah.
Sack.
Sack both of them.
Shaq Maguire.
I'm so sick of Southgate and Maguire, yeah. Really.
Timo the goat.
भाई, the best pairing ever.
Team
Huh?
England.
England.
Oh my God, this World Cup is
Cool.
going to be
England
so
right
good.
Koulibaly to Spurs. Koulibaly भाई हाँ भाई.
Koulibaly to Spurs?
Bastoni पे भी ट्राई
With what money, dude? They're renting out part of the stadium.
भाई रियल मैड्रिड की तुम्हें पता है बजट कितने ट्रांसफर बजट? रियल मैड्रिड का पता है बजट कितना है?
300, right?
300 fucking 300. We can buy the whole fucking world. 300.
They have
But
to
not
be worth
one
it,
guy.
dude. Oh no.
We don't need crap. We don't need crap in our team.
Can you imagine if he wins the World Cup, dude? The Madrid
But
fans
not
are
two
going to
guys,
get even more
I would
mad.
say.
भाई he winning the Ballon d'Or means Benzema doing great things in the World Cup. That's it. I rest my case. Fuck you.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, but what I'm saying
World
is,
Cup is after.
if Mbappe wins the World Cup, Madrid fans are going to get mad. They aren't going to get mad at Benzema. He's already their player.
नहीं यार. The love for Benzema is way more than the hate for.
But that's what I'm saying. They're going to be mad that he didn't sign him, na, after winning the.
Why is
having a
David
good
James a
campaign World
vampire?
Cup.
Because he's afraid
We
of
didn't sign.
crosses.
Madrid fans agree to the fact that there is nothing like Real Madrid didn't sign him. There's nothing like that.
Oh, come on!
That's what. Oh!
Harry Kane!
Oh my
my
God!
goodness.
Sitter.
I'm telling you guys, bhai.
Why the greatest goalkeeper ever? What a save, bhai.
Bhai sahab, yaar.
I don't know about that last one, but
Loudmouth.
I mean,
for
Liverpool
me.
4 Madrid nil.
dude, did you see
Loudmouth,
that? Such a
bro.
horrible
Turn
World
off
Cup
the PlayStation.
Come on, Harry
please.
Maguire!
Loudmouth, bro. Please turn off the. You talked about things like Thiago. You talked about things like Cruz when we were discussing the team, and you know what happened in the game. Thank you very much. Cruz had a fantastic, phenomenal game.
What do you get when Chelsea were... Oh, what do you get when Chelsea are relegated? 50,000 new Manchester City fans.
Oh my goodness.
भाई अपनी टीम पे digs ले रहा है भाई.
Loudmouth, bro, turn off the PlayStation. You have a score to settle, and you can only settle it in the PlayStation, on PlayStation, sorry, and not
Now,
in the real life.
now
Performance
imagine
कुछ भी हो
this
यार, trophy
scenario.
counter पड़ गया.
Imagine this scenario. Next year, in Paris or wherever, Real Madrid versus Liverpool. Liverpool beat you 4-0. Can you imagine all the Liverpool fans coming after you all? Can you imagine?
No, but that
Oh
will not
my
give them
God.
the Champions League. That's my answer.
No, but if they win the final, it will give them a
No,
chance.
next year it's not in Paris. No, next year it's in Milan.
I mean, whatever, yeah, wherever the next one is, I'm saying. If that happens again,
if we have the current squad, I can bet this that they will not win a Champions League final against us. भाई performance तो हमारी zero थी.
हलवा है क्या?
भाई हाँ वही मैं कह रहा हूँ. भाई performance हमारी zero थी. I think you should ask Robertson. I think you should ask Luis Diaz. You should ask you what our performance was. Who says Madrid will write this?
Do you honestly think you all played well in the finals?
क्या?
हाँ, they played well.
Yes, we played.
No,
Come on, man.
No. I'm saying
First half
played
Liverpool
well.
First half Liverpool dominated us thoroughly, but in the second half we had the better chances. We had the better chances.
Bhai, Real Madrid should have won the match 2-0.
3-0.
The match should have been 2-0. I am talking about genuine goals. I am not talking about
That's what I said earlier. No, when Jayan said Liverpool talk more and we perform more, I'm like, you all don't perform more. You all win more. I would say you all win more. I wouldn't say you all perform more.
One shot on target.
That's what I was saying.
One
shot
shot
on target,
and
you rest your
But
case.
that is exactly what
you
I'm
lost
saying.
the
That
final.
proves
Your
my-
players were watching
That's
them
what I'm
lifting
saying,
the
right?
trophy.
It proves
Nahin.
what I'm saying, right? I'm saying you all win more. That is what I'm saying. I'm saying you all win more. You all might not perform more,
Bye.
but you all definitely
Wow.
win more.
Wow. Oh, nice. Oh, Harry Maguire. to the
one
rescue.
shot on target, and your keeper couldn't save that, and our keeper was.
और मैं
God.
तू loudmouth
My
भाई,
God.
if you are saying Alisson hasn't
Agreed.
bailed out क्या कहते हैं Liverpool, then you are really mistaken. भाई a goalkeeper making 9 save is the right of a goalkeeper to do so. ठीक है, that's a great performance. I wouldn't deny that. But scoring a goal from a goalkeeper and qualifying in a tournament is much more greater luck carrying than a goalkeeper making 9 saves.
मतलब
So
you-
I think
The only nice thing,
loudmouth
nice thing about
Too loud.
Alisson is as a goalkeeper he scores goals. If you know, you know.
Oh yeah. मतलब manager crying about a
If
goalkeeper.
you are if you are Ruben Neves, which
club
club
will you-
would you? Roma. I will go to Roma. I'll go to
Jose
Roma.
Mourinho, they are making
I'd go to
Portugal 3.0.
apparently he wants to go to Barcelona.
हाँ.
They Ruben Neves is
Because
perfect for.
we are
he's
also
perfect
we are
for,
also interested in him. That's how I know he might want to go to Barcelona.
अबे नहीं.
Oh come
because
on.
you-
Oh
you see
Gundogan.
the kind of center midfielder he goes
That's a
for.
foul.
Like you see Hoiberg, he signed Oliveira,
कौन
and you see the kind of midfielder he goes for.
Oh,
Ruben
nice
Neves is the
tackle.
perfect player for. क्या कहते हैं?
Neves बारसा लेवल का ही नहीं.
Mourinho.
का है ही नहीं.
Okay भाई.
Oh, Bowen's coming in. Oh, Bowen's playing on.
Oh, Bowen is coming. Come on, Bowen, score a goal. Come on. Give us something to talk
भाई
about.
बोवन क्या प्लेयर है भाई, what a player.
Genuinely dead football game. Oh, yeah, I hope he gets the sack. Yeah, seriously, before the World Cup.
There
Like
is no
I'd be the
chance he'll
happiest.
get the sack.
I would make a 5 part shots, no, of just laughing for 60 seconds. He sacked this bloody donkey in a suit. Seriously, I would just make 5 parts of 60 seconds me laughing. That's it.
Ne-
Nothing. I wouldn't even say a word, dude. I just
ne-
laugh.
अबे मार गई है sitting on the bench.
Why? What the fuck are these fans doing?
Yeah,
यार?
what's wrong with these idiots? Chola winning, yeah. Like, what is their problem?
Come on,
oh,
come
they're
on,
feeling
come
the
on.
pressure.
Finesse.
Fucking
Oh, for
hell.
that. What is
6
that?
from the moment
What
he hit
is
it.
that?
Loyal Chelsea by again. Neymar is looking for a new challenge and new modern city for partying and relaxation. Mumbai City FC is the front runner for the Brazilian salsa star. Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. Nathan by
Who's going? Who's going to Mumbai City?
Neymar. He's just joking around.
No, oh no!
रीस
What
जेम्स
happened here?
को साउथगेट ने बोला रीस जेम्स तू बैठ जा तेरी बस की
Are you
है।
fucking
2011
serious?
12 joke,
What
how
is
do
it
you
with
put
this guy, dude? What happened?
क्या हुआ
Oh
तुझे
my God,
क्या
dude.
हुआ तुझे खिला नहीं रहे नहीं भाई मैं अपनी बॉल लेके नहीं आया रीस जेम्स ने बोल दिया भाई
Oh, please
Bhai,
sack
how
him,
do
man.
you
He's going
put
to
the
screw our
back
golden
in a
generation.
champagne bottle? Ask a Manchester United fan. ऐसा क्यों?
Eh,
Sorry. What happened? What happened?
He wrote a joke referencing to 2011 and 12 season. How do you put the corkscrew back in a champagne bottle? Ask a Man United fan. I think that's when Aguero happened.
नहीं नहीं
I don't really think you can control that, but okay, cool job.
you
Like this, we noticed this the ending of this season. I don't think it is in your
नहीं
hands after a
I
certain
think
point of time.
it's a reference कि they were celebrating like celebrating.
Ah,
with
we were
champagne.
celebrating because our game got over first, dude. That's why, dude. It's not like we were celebrating before.
but
Yeah,
ऐसे team
whatever.
लेके
but
We
it's
World Cup
lost.
नहीं जीतेंगे England.
but it's a
We
phenomenal
lost,
joke
dude. It is what it is.
it's a
It
phenomenal
is
joke.
what it is. We lost. Yeah, I mean, today, this
Oh, wow.
season, Liverpool
Nice
got
try.
it.
But if I get a chance to become a player, I will become Balotelli because sensational. One assist in the
Right.
whole career, and that was that magical.
Why always me?
Why always me? यार beautiful player.
और सबसे बड़ी बात
Dude,
देखा आज
still-
मैंने रियल मैड्रिड
still
को सपोर्ट
playing
किया
in
सालो
Turkey.
आज मैंने रियल मैड्रिड को सपोर्ट किया
भाई तो तू समझदार हो रहा है तू समझदार हो रहा है भाई इसमें कोई गलत
Oh,
बात
that's
नहीं
who y'all should get, dude. Apparently, Leroy Sané is not happy in Munich. What a great choice
I
to
don't
leave
know.
where
City.
has he
He had a
where
he had a
has he
comfy
been
job.
happy man where has he
No,
been
that's what I'm saying. So the thing was he wanted to go back to Germany. He went back to Germany and then did whatever for whatever reason he's not
He
happy.
played for
now.
Schalke
You-
है ना
Yeah. So maybe y'all should buy him, Jan. Y'all have money in the bank. So maybe he'll be good for your line.
What's the difference between Man United and
ए
Ebola?
सब नहीं पढ़ना होता
Ebola is in Europe. मतलब
United
Manchester
is
City-
also in Europe.
Europa. बायन का स्टेडियम कितना सेक्सी है वाओ बायन Allianz Arena
alias
Really nice, dude. And the best part is you get cups on the field in case you're thirsty.
wait come on
I'm saying
Come on,
Bowen
go
will
on.
score Bowen will
Whip it,
score
whip it, whip it.
Oh! Oh my god what a miss भाई साहब मैं कह रहा हूँ ये वन्नी अगर रहेगा ना तो ये मार देंगे इंग्लैंड वाले मैं अभी भी कह रहा हूँ
what a
I'm
ball
saying
by
this.
Bowen भाई
Good one Bowen
what a ball by Bowen
a very
अबे
underrated
अच्छी
player
बॉल डाल दियो यार come on how is Trippier starting and TA sitting on the bench
like this
Because one of them can defend. I keep
come
telling
on
you.
oh one of them can defend
Dude, but it's I don't understand. It's not a joke. That's
It's a
why he
joke.
actually started.
This myth has
Yeah,
been
but it's
busted.
not
Come on, that's a
penalty.
penalty.
It's a penalty.
See you, baby.
It's a
See you,
penalty.
Schlatter.
Oh no, he's not given the penalty. Come on.
What?
And
no.
Oh, fuck.
and
Where is
it goes
Maguire?
Sane.
Where is Maguire? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Kyle
Where is
Walker,
that
यार
fat
Kyle
bloody
Walker,
picture?
man. Kyle Walker, भाई Pandy.
Dude,
देखा हुआ है
where
तुमने?
is he?
Fucking
Yeah,
hell,
where
man.
is Maguire? Yeah, where is Maguire? What is
भाई
happening?
इंग्लैंड हैव अ
भाई
गोल
corner पे head ले रहा था.
इंग्लैंड हैव अ गुड गोलकीपर देयर इज निक पोप इन देयर क्या कहते हैं लाइनअप बट दे विल नेवर प्ले हिम जस्ट बिकॉज़
Come on, please
don't
tell
know.
me. Oh, he's offside. God damn it, King.
But he's offside.
God damn it, man. You're behind him. Why do you run in front, dude?
भाई चलो, it's a good question and I think we should take it. Abdul भाई is asking, भाई अब्दुल भाई तुम भी बता दो अपना डार्क हॉर्स इन द वर्ल्ड कप दिस टाइम.
England.
Senegal.
England, because yeah, Southgate as a manager, it's a fact, dude. You can't make a joke about that.
Senegal.
Come on यार, stop talking crap man.
What? Oh really?
Senegal.
Are you watching the football that's going on
Senegal.
right now?
फिर तो पोर्चुगल कहूँगा मैं तो.
Oh yeah, you're right, dude. Portuguese
Senegal.
Ollies also.
भाई पहले ऑफसाइड है वो बाम्बू चक, वो तो देख ले.
I know
अभी
it's off.
देखेगा ना,
Wait, the
अभी
offside
foul तो
doesn't
decide
count.
करेगा.
Of course, the offside has to count. What is he looking at?
फाउल तो है भाई, उसकी पूरी टांग. हाँ.
Wait, so it's not offside?
थकेला कर.
What?
It's a penalty.
What?
Told you guys यार. Told you
But
guys.
wait,
अगर
he wasn't offside.
भाई ऑफसाइड था.
अभी चेक कर रहे हैं, मेरे हिसाब से चेक.
येलो कार्ड दे रहा है. कम ऑन यार.
Oh, wait, why is that not a red card though? Arey, just give him all the cards there.
यस भाई
Send him
डेनमार्क
back
मैं
home.
भी मैं डेनमार्क के साथ जाना चाहूंगा. डेनमार्क फॉर द विन. मतलब डेनमार्क
भाई लेकिन जर्सी बहुत सेक्सी है.
डेनमार्क डिफीटेड फ्रांस 3-4 days back यार. They defeated fucking
Yeah,
France.
and
By Netherlands,
and fun
भाई,
fact,
4-0 जीते
the
वो लोग.
only draw in the last World Cup was France versus Denmark.
अभी नीदरलैंड ने 4-0 हराया, पता है किसे? 4-0 किसे
हाँ
हराया?
बेल्जियम को.
बेल्जियम.
4-1 हो गया था वो.
4-0 हराया मेरे.
4-1 हो गया था और डिपे ने गोल मारा था. तो सब कह रहे
Oh my
थे डिपे फ्री डिपे फ्रॉम बारसा. लोग ये कह रहे थे शाउट.
4-1 कैसे? 4-0 तो हराया है. डिपे खेलता है इनके लिए.
नीदरलैंड्स ना
नीदरलैंड्स
भाई तो
के
कह रहा
खेलता है,
हूँ.
तो 4-0 हराया है.
नहीं एक उन्होंने मार दिया था. मैंने जितना बोल रहा जो 4-0 भी हो सकता है उसमें कोई वो वाली तो थोड़ी.
Oh my God, Harry Kane, for the love of God.
कम ऑन मैंने कहा ही था. मैं तो क्या सी कि अगर 1-0 रहता है तो 1-0 इज द
see.
शिटिएस्ट स्कोर लाइन.
Let's see.
Until you are Real Madrid.
Greatest goalkeeper of this generation. Let's see.
Let's see. Goat keeper. Come on, goat keeper. Strike fear in his eyes.
Can
Make
Kane-
him bleed. Make him bleed from his penis. Oh.
And
He's
it's a
not a
goal.
goat. He's Billy Goat, dude. That's what he is, dude.
I told you guys.
There is no dude. You can't distribute and run out of your box in a penalty, dude. He's fuck all, dude. Take that. Take that. It's not only walk around like he's bloody Franz Beckenbauer because everyone's running
The
in front of
greatest
him.
ever, bhai. The greatest ever to grace this
Billy Goat,
sport. The man.
Penalty
एक
converted.
second, मुझे थोड़ा आग लगाने देना. Man revolutionized the whole concept of goalkeeping. There are no
Yeah, of
traditional
course.
goalkeeper alive in
He
this.
revolutionized how shit he was against South Korea and Mexico. He really
Ah.
revolutionized that.
Watch your
he basically
Did you see?
created
Did you see?
these kids who are now.
Did you see him get swept? The keeper got swept in both games. He only got swept like a lovely test innings.
penalty converted by Kane and Suraj down in क्या कहते हैं पेन और जो भी कह दो.
Drain
but
कहते हैं.
in-
Billy the
in-
Kid. Billy the
Suraj
Kid.
down in drain and Nathan celebrating his pain and
I'm celebrating my pain, dude. I finally saw a goal.
and VR is insane.
How do you rate Brozovic? भाई मेसी के अगेंस्ट वो बहुत अच्छा था.
बट मैं ये कहूंगा भाई क्रोएशिया में
Good
मैंने
news, I am joining football academy from Saturday.
क्या बात है भाई. बट तो खाना
Fantastic.
वाना
खिलाएगा?
भाई तू ना खाना वाना खा के जा.
If you're a defender, see what Maguire does and don't do any of them.
हाँ,
Thank you.
I hope Chelsea get Koulibaly. He's the perfect replacement of Rudiger. Koulibaly and Wesley Fofana will sort out. Oh my god.
भाई Wesley
क्या बात है भाई?
Wesley
Wesley
Fofana.
Fofana, no chance he'll going to Chelsea. भाई there are much bigger
They're
fishes
going
going
to,
out.
they'll rob him. Leicester will rob them for Wesley Fofana.
हाँ, if you go out for क्या कहते हैं ये Fofana, they'll ask for 80 million flashback.
Easily. No. I think so too. Actually, I think that will be the price point.
भाई again this World Cup might
Lakshya is a goalkeeper. He idolizes.
Bhai-
Here he wrote he idolizes the greatest ever to grace the sport, to ever be on that green pitch, to ever see that
Wow.
box being graced by a
What? Lev
magical
Yashin?
man, Manuel Neuer. He wrote that.
Who?
I'm a
Never heard
goalkeeper. भाई तू दूध पी के जाइए और तू ना थोड़ा मैंने तेरे को देखा तेरे तेरे को अपनी फिजिक पे थोड़ा ध्यान देना होगा.
हाँ, कंधों पे ध्यान दे. वरना
कंधों
निकल
से
जाए.
मिलते हैं कंधे कदमों. हाँ या
कंधों से कदम मत मिलाइयो, बहुत दिक्कत हो जाती है.
Oh.
भाई और सूरज भाई से बेटर कोई नहीं बता सकता. बट आई एम
Come
टेलिंग
on,
यू गाइस.
come on. Oh, what a
Oh,
goal.
Oh, come on.
जैक फकिंग ग्रिलिश.
कुछ नहीं कर पाएगा.
Okay.
Oh my God,
shit,
Kane,
man.
what is that?
Oh my
dude?
God.
Hit with your left foot, man.
Oh
Everyone
my
goes, oh, you
God.
have left foot,
क्या
right
piece
foot,
है?
dude. You have no
What is
feet,
Kyle
dude.
Walker
You have
even,
no
भाई?
feet.
What is this guy? This year Kyle Walker is really excellent, भाई. वरना
Dude,
डैनियल
what
जेम्स तो
is
इसको
that,
कुत्ता
dude?
बना देता.
Everyone insists Harry Kane
भाई
has 2 feet, dude. He
मैं
has no feet, dude.
भाई मैं वही कह रहा था, मैंने पहले भी बोला था कि कुंदे बहुत टट्टी प्लेयर है, मैं तुम्हें
भाई
बता रहा हूँ.
this guy Guardiol, भाई this guy is excellent,
Oh,
भाई.
yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, we have interest in him too. Oh, come on. Get rid of the fridge. Fridge
भाई
out
but he's a
23.
tank. भाई Guardiol is a tank
भाई
and the
भाई
kind.
काफी अंडररेटेड मिडफील्डर, लेकिन यार मैं तो कहूँगा आई वांट ब्रोजोविच टू डू बेट, मतलब थिंग्स बेटर यार. मैं तो कहूँगा व्हेन आई सॉ हिम प्ले अगेंस्ट इंग्लैंड, और उस मैच में तो इतना हग रहा था ना वो बंदा, वो इतना गुस्सा आ रहा
एक दो
था.
मैच में कोई अच्छा भी खेल जाते हैं, एक दो मैच में
मतलब वही कंसिस्टेंसी इज द की. बट केन ने क्या मिस करा यहाँ पर गेम मैच
आदित्य
सेट.
कह रहा है
But
केन misses
everyone
chances.
says
It's
he
a
can
joke.
finish with both feet, dude. His left foot, he should have just whipped it. What
भाई
was
भाई
that shot,
not
dude?
only
That was not.
both
It
feet, he
became
can
nothing.
finish
अबे
anywhere.
यार बोवन भाई,
Bowen man.
फकिंग हेल यार.
School boy shit.
This game.
भाई मैं तो कह रहा हूँ
3
यार,
minutes
मैं तो
left.
कह रहा हूँ नॉट अ बिग फैन ऑफ कुंदे. अगर हो बट तुम अगेन तुम मैच देख लो जिसमें हारे वो लोग डेनमार्क से, अगेन कुंदे वाज फकिंग एट फॉल्ट. तो
The Chelsea one
Fault
couldn't,
पे ये
right?
सब क्यों कर रहा है
हाँ.
भाई?
He played well
Oh,
for
come on.
Chelsea.
भाई excellent pass from Werner.
कम ऑन, रूडिगर को बॉल दे, रूडिगर शूट लेगा. ही इज द बेस्ट.
Who is the best striker currently for Germany? No one.
टीमो वर्नर.
Yeah. It's not that. It's
बर्मिंगम,
not that
बर्मिंगम,
difficult based on the
ओ
current
बर्मिंगम
strikers.
उठ जा भाई. ये क्या है भाई, चिंगम बर्मिंगम?
Bellingham है, Birmingham.
पता है मुझे यार.
Palace बना दी.
Funny enough, he
भाई
actually
ये
played
बंदा
for Birmingham.
कितना, ओ कम ऑन मैन,
ये यहाँ भी tackle डाल दिया.
कम ऑन. अबे यार सब कुछ अच्छा करके एंड प्रोडक्ट पे बुंड बना लेता है टीमो वर्नर. दैट्स भाई रूडिगर यार, व्हाट अ प्लेयर यार.
Who is the-
व्हाट अ टच रूडिगर.
हैं?
व्हाट अ टच मैन, व्हाट अ टच, व्हाट अ
Oh,
टर्न.
he's got
भाई
plan.
तुझे तो टच नहीं कर रहा वो.
बर्मिंगम, व्हाट अ प्लेयर भाई रूडिगर. ओह व्हाट बॉल कंट्रोल, माय गॉड यार, बेस्ट डिफेंडर. क्रेजी यार
तेरे बॉल्स कुछ अलग कर रहे हैं उसे खेलते हुए.
भाई रूडिगर. भाई कुछ तो अच्छा डाल दे भाई. पोपट, साने, साने,
चल का बस कर.
Gnabry with a cross attempted towards, oh nobody at the
Oh
back
my
post.
God.
भाई बेन चिलवेल क्या इंजर्ड है?
अब देखो बर्मिंग, ये तो चिंगम को कह रहा हूँ, इससे पहले वो आ सकता था, अब आया उठ के.
Injured,
तो
crap.
अबे
Pick one.
यार,
कह रहा है इंजर्ड क्रैप.
I like the player Oliver
Injured or
Torres.
crap, dude.
It's a good
Depends on who you ask.
ओलिवर टोरेस अभी भी है.
हाँ बहुत चुके थे.
टोरेस तो अभी भी है. वो चला गया ना रोड्रिगेज. ऑस्कर
Oscar
रोड्रिगेज रियल बेटिस. भाई क्या प्लेयर साइन कर रही है भाई. रियल बेटिस इज क्रिएटिंग.
Why is Fellaini not in the conversation for Ballon d'Or? He had a great season in China. Yes, भाई, even I feel.
श्योर यार.
Oh yeah, he had a fantastic season. So we should pick someone from the Rwandan national team also.
Yep.
To get Ballon
And
d'Or.
I don't
Let's just pick everybody.
I don't know why I'm not there in the क्या कहता है lineup, because
Yeah, I mean,
had a
look at
very
all the thing. Look at all the goals you're scoring on your Instagram account.
हेलो.
You're doing a
Hello,
lot.
Neil,
You're
what
doing
the
a lot
fuck,
better
Jimmy?
than Fellaini in China, dude. That's for sure.
Who is the best English left back? Nathan.
Very simple, dude. You know him simply by Roberto Carlos.
Schubert, fucking hell, man.
Roberto.
Remember who took a photo of him in the Euros and liked the photo, dude. Remember who did it, dude. Remember. Never forget that day, dude. Never. As a Madrid fan, dude, never forget that day, dude.
Schubert,
Never forget
Carlos,
it.
fucking
Before you all make any jokes, dude, never forget that day. as
where
Madrid
is
fan.
Schubert Carlos nowadays?
अबे
He's
it's
injured.
James Justin.
Ah, one season wonder is injured
How one season wonder? He's played 9 seasons for Manchester United.
and still played single.
Did he
good
play
season.
for Manchester United though?
Single
Did
good
he?
season.
I mean, he had a serious leg break, so I can't count those seasons, obviously. But before, dude, under Van Gaal, before he had this injury and put on weight and became like a thick boy, he was playing really well
Germany
under Van
literally bottled it today. Fucking bottled it. I told you guys.
Gaal. I mean, it's not
अगर
that
ये-
surprising. It's not that.
भाई मैं तो
surprising.
ये कह रहा हूँ, हमने पोर्चुगल वर्सेस स्पेन देखा है, एक बिग इंकाउंटर. हमने जर्मनी वर्सेस इंग्लैंड देखा है. Guys, get ready for a boring
पोर्चुगल का अगला
boring
match
World
कब है?
Cup. Get ready for a
Oh
1-1
my
nil-nil
God,
boring World
forget
Cup.
that, dude. Italy versus England is the next. Oh, not again, but please. Oh my.
हेलो
God,
यार
not
राहुल
again.
बबेजा भाई, की हाल चाल वीरे? ब्रा, कैसे भाई? पिक्चर हैगा? भाई ऑफसाइड था हाँ
It's
भाई.
like watching wet
Underrated
paint dry,
midfielder
dude.
in Europe.
भाई एशिया पूछता तो अपना नाम लेता, बट भाई मूसे आला भाई, मूसे आला बहुत अंडररेटेड है.
मूसेवाला.
Most underrated midfielder in
अंडररेटेड
Europe.
इज अंडररेटेड. आई
Oh,
कैन
it's simple. Oh, the answer is very simple.
मैकटोमिने.
No, Jimmy Garner, dude.
हाँ लास्ट
Yeah,
बोर्ड
yeah.
एग्जाम लेफ्ट ऑल द बेस्ट भाई. चक्रे फटे 9 बजे गिल्ली सुबह ले जंदर शाम ਨੂੰ ਦਿੱਲੀ आजा फड़ ले. Nathan, I'm on 29th level. Can I get Cahill by tomorrow?
Uh, 29 lakh? That's 9,000 XP. I don't know. I don't.
Hopefully.
Hopefully you can get it.
तो दोस्तों बहुत ही
But this is Lakshay, right? Who's asking me
हाँ
this? Lakshay, honestly, he's not that good, though. You're better off buying
the right winger,
championship defender,
right winger.
championship team of the season players. It's not worth the grind if you're
बट मैं तो
going
ये
to
कहूँगा यार
grind on the
दोस्तों कि
last day.
द मैच वॉज वेरी सो मैच था काफ़ी. मतलब जर्मनी वर डोमिनेटिंग बट अगेन मिसिंग चांसेस जस्ट लाइक स्पेन एंड ऑन द अदर हैंड जस्ट लाइक पोर्चुगल. Somehow England
Clinical.
survived, and I don't know what foul was that by Klosterman, or he slipped or whatever happened. But the real shit is कि that was an offside. What the fuck is VAR doing? I don't know. Disgusting ref. Kane was off. How was that a pen? Literally, by.
Exactly. Agreed.
Like, but for Hansi Flick, he started a new team. He rotated his squad very much. There
Dude,
was
I
no
don't
Sane.
even know. He's not even taking players from like top 4 German teams.
Yep.
That,
Exactly.
that's the kind he is actually. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of final squad he picks for the World Cup.
By Serbia is a very unpredictable team, and it's a very nice team. They were in the group of Portugal, and still they topped the group. So that says volume. और फिर अच्छे प्लेयर्स हैं, अच्छे मतलब देयर आर नोन प्लेयर्स और तगड़ा खेलते भाई. टेडिच वगैरह हैं, योविच है फ्रॉम रियल मैड्रिड, डोंट फॉरगेट हिम. तो मस्त है टीम.
He's really more from Frankfurt though, right? Based
हाँ,
on actual ability.
जस्ट लाइक
Who else is there from Serbia? Yeah?
Varane is from Real Madrid.
Who else? I mean, you can tell, right? Just by playing against next to Maguire, you can definitely tell he is from Real Madrid.
बट दोस्तों it is what it is. At the end it was Germany won and England won. But let's see you tomorrow or day after, because एक वो सीन है ना अपना Portugal versus Czech Republic, the game to watch out for. Czech Republic have been a very strong side recently. Shusek and Schick, one of the favorite youngsters. भाई मज़ा आ रहा है, मुझे मज़ा आ रहा है शिक भाई को देख के. But nevertheless, the thing is Czech Republic won against the Switzerland, and that too 3-0 4-0. कॉस्टिच भी है, विलाहोविच भी है यार. सर्बिया में विलाहोविच भी है लिटरली भाई.
Philip Kostic.
कैसे भूल सकता हूँ मैं. और उसके
But
बाद
actually, since you mentioned it before you finish your sentence, why don't you all just buy Patrick Schick as an understudy to Benzema? He had a good Euro. He's had a good international.
बट लीग में कैसे नहीं परफॉर्म कर रहा है.
But again, it could be simply because of the teams he plays in. No, he might play in a better team. He might play better, right?
मे बी. बट वही है ना, जब तुम छोटी टीम में बढ़िया खेलते हो तब उसके बाद तुम्हारा चुनाव होता है. पीपल
No,
डोंट.
but at least you can justify him sitting on the bench, dude. Like buying 50 million for Gabriel Jesus to do nothing. It's a waste of money. Dude, even if you all have 300 million, why don't you just buy someone else? Buying a 50 million bench player
मतलब Gabriel
is...
Jesus is a name on the table. There is no मतलब there is
Yeah, but
not
dude,
have been a concrete.
have you heard of any other right wingers you all are interested in? You're saying that it's a name on the table, but in a way it seems like it's the only name on the table. Like, what other right wingers are you all looking for?
Gnabry.
Who? Sorry?
Gnabry.
Don't take Arsenal players, dude. Don't make that mistake, dude.
जीसस ने खरीद रहे हैं भाई. हियर वी डोंट गो. हाँ, हियर वी डोंट गो लिटरली दोस्तों. तो कल आएगी दोस्तों चुआमिनी पे वीडियो, फिर मैं एक इंटरेस्टिंग लाइव करूँगा विद नेथन एंड सम अदर पैनलिस्ट. where we'll talk about
Tomorrow?
maybe tomorrow or day after. But
हाँ.
चुआमनी वीडियो इज कमिंग बिकॉज फाइनली हियर वी गो हो चुका है, और मैंने वादा किया था कि जब चुआमनी हो जाएगा तब मैं बुलाऊंगा, उसके बारे में वीडियो बनाऊंगा, क्योंकि उससे
Just to sum it up, like not to spoil the video or anything.
हम
How confident you think he will honestly like for with the price tag in mind now?
हाँ
What do you really think is going to happen?
exactly.
Tomorrow?
The thing is, biggest thing in this transfer is the price, the price of the player, the 107 million. Because I don't have any doubt in the caliber of Chouamini. There is no doubt that he is a player one to watch out for sure. But given that he has to give more than 100% in every match because even if he is sitting on the bench, no, and he is not doing anything, he's not making mistakes, people will still say you bought 107 million to bench. तो वो वाली चीज़ होगी, he will face a lot of criticism, but it will
No,
be like how he handles the
the
pressure.
funny thing about that criticism, Jayan, the funny thing about that criticism is, right, it's not his fault if he's not selected. I feel the pressure will really be every time he comes on the pitch, even if it's for 10 minutes. Because if he doesn't play on the pitch, no, you automatically it's Ancelotti's fault, really. Because they can't really blame him for not playing. At the end of the day, he can't select himself. So I don't know. I'm very worried, dude. Like when I heard last season, so what happened was, no, I don't know if you were aware, but we were interested in Kamavinga, and when we couldn't get a CDM because we bought Ronaldo, Kamavinga came to y'all. Then there were talks about, okay, we can't do it this year, we'll get Chouamini next year, he's free agent or 1 year left or whatever on his salary or his contract, or 1 year with one extension. I don't remember exactly what it was. So it was like, then we'll get Chouamini next year because we got Ronaldo. Everyone was happy. Now I found out that time it was 80 million. Next year, funny enough, with one season over, it became 107 million. I'm okay with not buying him
It's
because
still
at the
80
end of
million
the
though. Whether it's still 80 million, the
no,
same
but with
price,
the
but with
add-on, no, that's what
add-ons
I'm saying. Like we
and the
heard when
taxes.
we were interested, it was 80 million without add-ons.
Bro,
I
it
am
was
sure it
60
is
million in the beginning.
107.
It was 60 million in the beginning. Then Liverpool entered the race. It went to 80 million. Then PSG entered the race and it went to 100 million.
But why can't you all just? But the thing I don't understand is if you all have Valverde uh
Casemiro.
Kamavinga, why can't you all just spend money on like a Conrad Lema or someone else and like use the money to get like
यार देखो
some.
सिंपल सी बात है, इट मतलब यू कैन से कि थोड़ा सा वो है ईगो वाला साइनिंग हो सकता है फॉर श्योर, क्योंकि वी वांटेड टू साइन एम्बापे
Especially
एंड द
after
नेक्स्ट
after PSG entered the race, then it became like a
फॉर श्योर.
yeah, yeah. No, because I was just thinking, right? Of course, he's a good player. Genuinely, no one really knows how good he's going to be. But at current standing, he's very good. And I thought
इट्स
to
वेरी गुड
myself,
भाई, कैलेबियर का कोई डाउट नहीं, देयर इज अ रीजन
no,
व्हाई
no,
ही
but
इज
what I'm trying
selected
to say,
for.
you never know how they actually end up, right? Like that's what I'm saying. Current form with standing is a fantastic buy, but you don't really know how it's going to pan out at the end of the day, right? Like a Luka Jovic, like that. Where he's on fire and Frankfurt, he comes here, he's a dud. You don't really know what's going to happen. Which is funny because he went back to Frankfurt, he was on fire again, he came back a dud. So you don't really know what's going to happen. But as it stands, it is a good buy. Even I think so. I mean, I don't think the price is good, but as
भाई
a
देवांश
player, it's
भाई,
a good buy.
वो तो था ही कि टारगेट तो था ही चुआमिनी, बट द प्राइस मतलब अगर ऐसा हो सकता
Yeah.
था कि रियल मैड्रिड कह देती कि नहीं भाई हमने एम्बापे लेना है, छोड़ा बा तू आ रहा है तो 60 मिलियन में आ जा, तो मतलब अगर एम्बापे होता तो रियल मैड्रिड के पास वो पुल होता और वो कहने वाली बात होती.
Because I think so you all play at this point of time with this coach, you all play a midfield three, to which you all have two substitutes already to back them up long term without a third. Like if you just focused on buying a cheaper DM, you all could have used like big money to buy, I don't know, whatever, a high profile right winger. You could have like thrown money at him and like bought him. But instead of threw money in a position where you all just needed. Dude, Conrad Lema is someone we're interested in. He's 25. Okay, he's not as young as Chouameni. He might not even be as good as Chouameni. But if you look at the future, with Kamavinga and Valverde on his sides, he doesn't have to be really that good, dude, if you think about it.
नहीं नहीं यार, बट मतलब गिविंग अपॉर्चुनिटी एंड ब्रिंगिंग अ प्लेयर लाइक चुआमिनी गिव्स फ्रीडम टू द अदर टू मिडफील्डर्स, जस्ट लाइक what happened
Yeah.
with Cruz, Modric and Casemiro,
But
because of
is it worth 100 million euros
that
of
we will
freedom?
that we will let you know after a season, for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't know, dude.
Because why? Because
Again, I have to be very fair, dude. I think it's a good buy. We were interested in him anyway, so we can't say it's a bad buy.
he's one of the best
But
midfielder out there.
but I genuinely think
Younger.
like you all really need a right winger, and you're not throwing this. Of
Maybe
course,
still have
we
200
know
million.
you all have this kind of money, so it is different. But I was wondering if you all didn't have this kind of money, no. Actually, where would the money go this season? Which to me had to be a right winger.
No,
I don't know about you, but
for me, it's definitely going to be a right back more than. I think we need a right back solution. Then please answer कर दो क्वेश्चन का. इंग्लिश से क्या प्रॉब्लम भाई लोगों को इंग्लिश से क्या प्रॉब्लम है प्लीज़ बताओ भाई पता नहीं seems like they are overpriced at times most of the English players are.
I think they are overpriced, and I also think that there is a just like Jayan said about the pride thing. If you're a top four right back and you're English, or you're a top four player and you're English, the other team is only willing to take it from you if you're willing to pay the kind of money that no player is worth. No player. It doesn't matter what you buy, that player is not worth it because he will not bring that kind of success for that price tag, no matter what he does
भाई
alone.
इंग्लैंड टीम से भाई अबे इंग्लैंड टीम से मुझे तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है मैं तो जर्मनी इसलिए सपोर्ट करता हूँ क्योंकि नीथन भाई सपोर्ट्स इंग्लैंड तो देर इज़ नो प्रॉब्लम बट द प्रॉब्लम अगर तू बोलेगा विद इंग्लैंड क्या कहते हैं टीम तो साउथ गेट इज़ द प्रॉब्लम देर इज़ नथिंग एल्स द गाय इज क्रैप.
Southgate is a problem. In the Euro, he took four right backs. On his final shortlist before taking going to the Euros, he had four right backs. Too. When we have so many attacking talents, four right backs, specifically right backs.
पता नहीं
It,
क्यों.
it is
And Manchester United page writes, and I will quote that: Maguire helps England pick a positive result in Germany. I
like
surely they didn't watch the match, but on that note, dosto, on that joke by Manchester United app, I would say bye bye everyone. Take care, be happy, keep smiling. See you tomorrow. Ala Madrid, Juve Adamas. Bye bye. और दोस्तों अपने रिजल्ट भी देख लो 109 वोट्स के साथ सब कुछ उनको ग्राउंड रिवॉल्व करता है होल फकिंग इन्वायरमेंट पंडे. बाय दोस्तों भाई मैंने बहुत बंदे देख रहे हैं इंग्लैंड ड्रॉ लिख रहे हैं इंग्लैंड ड्रॉप्ड मतलब यार वो पेनल्टी वाज लिटिल कंट्रोवर्शियल इवन नेथन
I
एग्रीज
thought
विद दैट.
at first sighting I saw he was offside. I'm
ऑफसाइड.
like, and then they're still doing VAR. I'm like, what are you looking at VAR for? I was so confused when I saw VAR. I was like, what are they doing? And the funny thing is, no, our defense was what? The international standards of VAR is way better than domestic. And then today this happened. I was like, wow, don't tell me VAR is going to screw teams in the World Cup even now. Like this is great, dude. Again and again, it's the same story.
चलो दोस्तों बाय 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 यार निगम सी है बड़ी